your boots on, dear, cause we're going out there. Don't care about the dress code, put it on, let's go. Girls go wild, cause we're going out fresco. Ha! No need to perform. Hands on our bodies, gonna keep us feels warm. We need social reform, cause we're just so criminal. Linguist subliminal, damage is minimal. 4% our largest fraction. Massive attraction, girl action. Stop that, I'm gonna need a reaction. Drop that, you already got your reaction. Me, I'm gonna keep on smiling. You're gonna need restyling. I got a quote back from the jeweler. You're getting 20% cooler. Yeah, own this beat. You can call me the king or the ruler. Filling on bass, get a horse and a mic. We're getting 20% cooler. We had a great day out, calling my name like Ferris Bueller. It's time to wrap this up. We're getting 20% cooler. 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 Reduce that trouble, there's an 8 or a 9 who think they're on my level like a rebel in a bunker getting shot with a mortar. Bump up and down cause I think you're order. Place your hand on my thigh, don't be coy, I can hear you sigh. Grinding your hips, I'll be flashing my finger in 10 seconds flat, you'll be back with a drink. Whoa! Bring out the Bacardi! Swing that sparkle up in the party, tap that. Like a phone in a cold war room on the 3rd floor, knocking on my front door. Me, I'm kind of a rarity. You, work that dexterity. Lean back now, here's what I meant. Getting cooler like 20%. Yeah, own this beat. You can call me the king or the ruler. Filling on bass, getting horse and a mic. We're getting 20% cooler. We had a great day out, calling my name like Ferris Bueller. It's time to wrap this up. We're getting 20% cooler. 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 Yeah, own this beat. You can call me the king or the ruler. Filling on bass, getting horse and a mic. We're getting 20% cooler. We had a great day out, calling my name like Ferris Bueller. It's time to wrap this up. We're getting 20% cooler.
Good evening. Good evening. How we doing? How's everyone doing? Oh, love a midweek stream. Good evening. Pizza's just here for the song. Of course, Pizza's just here for the song. How you doing, buddy? Hey, Mon. Hey, Hellbent. KHD Cast. Kyrez. Deborah. Hornet, how you doing? Finally at the start of a fucking stream. I think Hornet just turns up to be like, yeah, that's a timestamp. I'll put that comment in later, Beckett. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, dude. How we doing? Okay. So, I was going to be doing something else tonight, but it's taking me a little bit longer to put some of the shit together. It's been a busy week. And then not one, but 2 random things like landed on my desk, and I was like, okay, well, these are fucking ridiculous. So we've got a bit of a mixed stream for you tonight. It should be quite fun. We have a call no one's heard yet, which is what we're going to be in with, which is a call that occurred yesterday. It is the end of season 1 of Hidden Heroine. Now, for those of you who are like, Beckett, why do you care? Why do you give a shit, bro? I'm petty. I'm petty and I'm invested. Okay? I just like, I looked still, I was like, I just need to cap it off. Also, it's one of the few calls where I get involved. Like, not involved, but mentioned quite a lot. It's quite nice. Let you in? Fuck it hell. Okay, we'll let Chris in. Chris has like permission to phone in whenever, so he can just do that. Fuck it. And then we're gonna get into, well, possibly the more entertaining, Chris's adventures finding his own Bathtub Ross. This is a weird way for the Metica curse to have developed, but you know, I'm happy for him. Are we good? Is audio good? Does everything sound good? I hope so. Tell me if it doesn't.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh fuck! Go on, buddy. What's up? What can I do for you?
That artwork, bro. we gotta have like a serious hashing out here. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep sending you that photo of Fawn every single day, and it's just gonna get worse as it goes. I'm gonna make sure Mishi makes it look as ugly each and every time. It just gets worse and worse, so you never get sexually attracted to anything. That's my plan.
I appreciate that. That's fair. I think that's fair.
And I'm good. Listen, I just want to put my official statement out there on
Sure,
this
buddy.
call. This call took years off of my life I was trapped in. I hope Shade gets a wood chipper. You need to die.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. I mean, like, are you sticking around? Because I might need you later.
Maybe later.
Okay, cool.
I'll call back in later.
Yeah, we'll appreciate that. Okay, love you, buddy.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, fucking hell. Show the Care Bear. I can't show the Care Bear right now. I haven't got the setup for the Care Bear. The Care Bear can be found on Beatles Twitter. Somebody, a mod, link Beatles Twitter. Okay, so we've got a couple of things to go through. Should be good. Appreciate you all rolling in to hang out and listen to some absolute trash tier content. I'm personally excited. Though I do have a surprise for you. In that I had to go through and edit this call. We're going to talk about why I edited it first before I do anything else, okay? But because I edited it, I put the dinosaur video over it. I know you all like the dinosaur video, so I added in the dinosaur video. See what a caring streamer I am. Actually, I was just like, if I have to look at another... Listen, here's my call to action. Here is my call to action for all you fucking ACC people who log calls that I ended up listening to. If you're going to edit these, like, put these calls out onto the internet, I have a request. It's for me. It's for the audience. It's for everyone. I want you to go and download the Game Dude dinosaur video, and all your future videos should include this, because... Listen, I ain't gonna put... Because in years' time, in like 3 years' time, when we're cancelling somebody else or some other shit's happening, and none of it makes any sense, people are like, why is it with the... What's with the fucking dinosaur videos? And I'll be dead, so I won't know, but it'll be fine. Okay, cool. So, during this call isn't just with Hidden Heroine. This call also involves some fucking vampire LARP dude called... I don't know, Nosferatu or some shit. We're going to be referring to him as Count Chocula from now on, because the dude's a fucking joke. Now, I listened to the second half of this call with this motherfucker, and believe me, it is just painfully fucking stupid. It is, I will summarize it for you. This dude was in Senate. He did something wrong, and for those of you who are aware of what Senate was like, Senate had a rule that if you did something wrong, you had to draw some art as a punishment. He was unable to draw art, apparently because of his arms. I don't know. Dude's like, I'm disabled and I can't, like, write essays or draw art. I don't know. He got very angry at this, and then went and shouted at, like, Lio about it. And then basically retracts all of it by the end. He also like, so he really doesn't, he's like, I don't consent to this call being out. Motherfucker, you know how this works. Stop jumping on calls with Lio and then being like, oh my god, people are listening to the call. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Keep your head down and shut up, okay? Because fuck me. The only reason we're not covering him is because I am trying to save the rest of you from having to suffer the brain damage I had to suffer going through. It wasn't even funny by the end. I just wanted to ram my face into a wall, okay? And also because I need to go through the visual thing, and we'll be here for fucking hours otherwise. So, that's kind of where we are. The rule is AIDS. Yeah, look, I'm not defending Senate's rules. They're fucking stupid fucking rules. But yes, there we go. There is everything. Like and subscribe and all that jazz. So how does it involve Hidden? Yeah, fuck, I should probably explain what the hell has happened. Thank you. Oh, fuck. Okay, thank you, Twisted. Right. Okay, TLDR. Recently, I did a stream at which the Crystal stream, at the end of the Crystal stream, Lio's DMs with Sin were leaked, basically bitching about Hidden. And Hidden, like how Hidden's treated, their marriage, a whole heap of crap. During that, because images, which I want to be very clear, were available on Hidden's public Twitter linked to her online presence, they have her pictures on, were then put in a public Discord server. I then showed one of those pictures on stream. Full disclosure, actually, because I really didn't mean to. I meant to put them in the group chat that we're in, because we were in a call with Chris, Vlad, a load of people. I didn't. They ended up going up on stream. We had a laugh about them. And then basically that exploded. People said that it was doxing. People said that, you know, that it was harassment. People said that, I can't believe you've shown Hidden's picture. To which my response was, they're on her Twitter. I could have scrolled through, if I had scrolled through Hidden's media tab on her Twitter, they would have been there. And they're in a public Discord. I don't know what you fucking want from me, okay? I'm surprised the thing that isn't concerning you is the fact that, like, Lyo's DMs with Sin were all leaked as well in that same Discord. Anyway, this blows up. And funnily enough, no idea why, real shocking, didn't blow up in my direction, it blew up in the direction of Monstrous. And, somebody else. Banter? I've never spoken to Banter. I've got no idea who Banter is. So that all exploded. That then led to a call. Now, there's also been an ongoing kerfuffle in Acc'S. By the way, thank you for the 2 Gatsby. You're gonna catch a tism coming back to this? Yeah, no, listen. It's been a lot of ACC recently again, and I'm fucking... I need some medication. So basically, there's been a bit of a kerfuffle where Crystal Flame returned, as those who watch that stream will know, and Crystal had a hidden ult, a secret ult, a stealth ult within Acc'S, spying and gathering information. I'm making this sound very dramatic. It's Crystal, so it was all very fucking dumb. And because of that, there was a series of mod calls because Hidden and Sin and Asuka were aware of this and didn't tell Lyo. Asuka came to Lyo and was like, "Oh no, Hidden's got an ult and I feel really guilty." And sorry, Crystal's got an ult and I feel really guilty. Lyo was annoyed by this, fucking obviously, because why wouldn't he be? Actually, do you know what? Why would he be? Lyo getting, like, betrayed by his mods is like a weekly activity for this fucking group. And once again, and I cannot fucking stress this enough, I fucking told you so, okay? I foresee Beckett had his Nostradamus moment. It was so good. And, like, obviously this fucking happened. So, this has all been exploding for like a fucking hot minute. There was a call yesterday about it. This is all coupled with a secondary thing that's going on with Sin at the moment, where Sin is edgy. Okay, Sin is edgy. Now, people, I don't want to go into Sin tonight because apparently there is other things happening with Sin. It's too much. It's too much. And I will fucking do something to myself on stream if we go too deep. But that's kind of been exploding as well. That's tied into Hidden. There is essentially a separate server again. I think being referred to lovingly as the Burger King server 2. For those of you who remember the Burger King server. The place where Lyo was cooed. Where basically it was called the Hive. I don't know if it still exists. I think it still does. And the Hive was a venting server of a load of people who don't like Lyo, don't like other people in the grok. And basically bitching about those people, which is fine. Hey, Maddie, thank you for, like, renewing your membership. Much appreciated. Or becoming a member. I don't know which it is. I really should be renewing, because you've been here for fucking ever. Anyway. Basically, the Hive was bitching about Lyo. It was saying a load of crap. The general feeling is, hey, Lyo and Hidden are meant to be friends. Lyo is upset about this because why are you talking shit about me in a private server? Again. Again. Every fucking week, boys and girls. I fucking hate this timeline. So, that is your TLDR. Good evening, Kumo. How you doing, buddy? Okay. And Laker. And who else we going? Beanskis. We're doing. The fuck did you just call me out? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Priestess, and I'll continue to do it. You know I love you. Okay, cool. Just got messages saying it was doxing. It wasn't doxing. Doesn't count as doxing. It's not fucking doxing. These are all public. Shut the fuck up. Okay, already been a month. Where does the time go? So true, QTV. Thank you for renewing. Okay. 07. Let's get into this call. Let's get into this call. I'm gonna speed it up a bit. Playback. There we go. Go faster.
It wasn't letting me. For some reason.
Actually, we won't go faster because that sounds terrible. Actually, tell a lie. Right. Okay. Let's go.
Okay, how about we just start with how this all started for me then? So,
Okay.
Andrew mentions in Block that Hidden, allegedly, made a claim that I am, and I quote, not beating the abuse allegations due to the Cat Slayer mod call that happened last week.
What a fucking great start. Leo, I'm your friend. I care about you. You might be abusive though. Yeah, that's a fucking chef's kiss. I hereby appoint the Camilla status for complaining about it. Jesus Christ.
What if it was me?
I'm well aware it was you at this point.
Yeah, it was
We'll
me.
get to you. We'll get to you eventually. Now, Hidden, I have to ask, since I initially
Okay, so that's to like Count Chocula. I don't know why this dude came in and started trying to like take shots at Lio. For the dumbest reasons, by the way. His arguments, because we're not going to get to them. His arguments for why he hates Lio is apparently he thinks Lio is incompetent at running servers, which, you know, I agree with. I'm fine. But that's just correct. But at the same time, he's like, well, I've run servers with vulnerable people in, and I was able to do things. And I'm like, motherfucker, you can barely form sentences. I don't know what the fuck this shit's about. Like, I've never seen, like, it's rare that you get like someone coming in that ass mad with absolutely nothing cocked in. I mean, it's a prime example of why Lio wins arguments so often. Because people will just come in with absolutely no, like, all the venom, none of the fucking ammunition.
asked it in the mod chat. I asked, what's this I'm hearing about ... Now, were you talking about the mod call in that server? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, why did you feel it was important to talk about the mod call in a server when you know full well, since we're talking about prompting and no leaking rules, that's not something you're supposed to be doing?
I want to be really clear as well. I never got given a copy of that mod call. I'm very upset about this. I wanted a copy of that mod call. Give me the fucking mod call.
I made it a point to not talk about what was discussed within the call. I was talking about how I felt about it, because there was this moment where you raised your voice at both me and Asuka that I was, in hindsight, after I had time to like think about it, felt pretty weird about, and I needed a safe space to talk about it. So I did.
Safe space. I've been hearing that word a lot lately. I don't think people actually know what it means. Okay. So, there has been a pattern, unfortunately, of your behavior Hidden. Not just in the fact that you've asked for trust and you can't keep it, but also every time you're confronted about an issue, your immediate response is to melt down. And then I have multiple people in my DMs making it clear that I should care about the fact that you're melting down more than I should be upset about what's.
I want to be clear that you know how with like some TV shows the main character like goes through no constructive growth and it's just sort of random shit happening to them. That's Hidden. That's in it. Oh, I forgot to mention. This is going to come up, but I'm going to completely spoiler it. Hidden in like her server is current. I think it's her server. It's either her server in Hive. I think it might be Hive. is known as like Hitler heroin or something. Like, they're fully leaning into the Nazi joke, and I don't know why you do that when you're meant to be like fucking woke and shit. Like, Hitler. I'm really gonna keep doing that now. Hidden has like no fucking character growth through this whole fucking like last like 6 months. All this has been is Hidden does this fucking dumb shit where she's like, I'm gonna go and have a fight with somebody. These fists are rated E for everyone, and then it goes really bad, and she like and then she cries about it. I just stop doing it. Hey, magical raccoon. Thank you for becoming a member. 07, much appreciated.
Going on. Why is this?
In fairness, I was not asking for them to DM you. I was like, I was asking in Hive who was sharing the screenshots that you got access to, and then expressed that, it was kind of concerning to me that people were leaking that screenshot. People then proceeded to get mad on my behalf and DM you about it, which I immediately asked them to stop, because that is not what I wanted. It's an issue between you and me, and there shouldn't be any third people involved.
Okay, well, it can be fair that you didn't send them. The whole emotional baggage thing is something you regularly do. In fact, you've done it even for this call itself. You made it clear that if I raise my voice or fuss at Dork a lot here, whatever his name is, you don't care. But I can't do it to you because of what you're going through right now, right?
Well, I said that I would prefer if you didn't, but that was just a request.
You asked me not to. The point is, there's still a precedent there. And also, in last time, we had a...
Again, I want to be clear. I'm gonna keep this is the season roundup, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm gonna keep reminding people of the shit Hidden has said, such as, and this is a paraphrase, but it's more or less the direct quote. All I do is turn up and occasionally shout at Lio and leave. That's what Hidden said her role was within Lio's mod team. Magical 2. Is it me? Am I the drummer? Yes, Hidden, you are. Do you know, Hidden single-handedly has been one of the most interesting people to watch fuck up through this entire thing, along with Crystal, because it's so fucking needless. It's gained her no benefit at all. It's made no fucking sense half the time. We'll get there. Oh, I'm so happy this call happened.
Dealing with breach of trust, this sort of moderation stuff. I had to sit there and continually reassure you that I do not hate you, secretly or otherwise, instead of just realizing you goofed up. Because again, that entire conversation, not a single apology was offered for your error. This is a problem. And frankly, I'm tired of it always being my problem. I don't mind being there for people. I don't mind caring for people. Lord knows I do. But when somebody does something really goofy or stupid that harms or affects me, it should not be my responsibility to reassure that person of anything.
Also, I've been watching this shit for 6 months. This is probably going to come up, actually. This is probably going to come up. But the way everyone talks about this shit like it is the end of the fucking world is insane. It's actually insane, okay? No one's learnt anything. No one's, improved as people. Everyone's just slowly gone more and more fucking crazy. We're having Discord calls again, treating this like the fucking end of the world, like fucking marriage counseling levels of we're getting divorced, over screenshots being sent. This isn't anyone even grooming each other. This isn't like a pedophile thing. This isn't anyone covering up pedophile. But this is you talk shit about me in a server. And I was sad because you shouted at me on a mod call. Fuck.
You seem to have gotten it in your head, even though I have told you and shown you multiple times. I do not hate you. I don't even think inherently that I dislike you. In fact, Monstrous and Weavis here can both validate or verify, whenever somebody has talked trash about you in Guac, guys, what do I tend to do?
You defend
told us to shut up
for some reason.
For some god-awful reason.
I don't know why, but you do you, Lio.
Yeah.
But you consistently think that I'm out here trying to cause problems or that I take anger out on you. I don't do any of that. So where's this coming from?
I suppose in large part it comes from the fact that you have held the Burger King stuff over my head a few times, which I understand. Don't get me wrong.
I should again be clear that that's actually true. Lyo has defended Hidden a lot to everyone for some reason. No one understands why. No one gets it. It's what's insane about this? If Hidden didn't do this stuff, if none of these people talk shit about Lyo would actually defend them to the core. Because I don't know why, I don't get it, but he would. He has done it to me for some reason. No idea. Fucking mesmerizing. And then this shit happens again.
You're right to do that because I hurt you. That was, something that
I
you're.
held what against your head?
The Burger King server stuff.
I have brought it up in context to whenever we have to go over these same issues again. I have not once sat here and used it as a cudgel against you. Other people have. I have not. To the point to where you're telling people that you think that I use you as an outlet for my anger for it?
Yes.
Oh
When have I even done that, Hidden?
Holy shit.
Can you not, Weebus?
Alright, fine.
Thank you.
I want to be very clear as well. Weebus gave me this call. Well, that's not true, actually. Actually, someone else gave me the call, but like Weebus put it up for me because Weebus is great. Just fuck's sake. Like, again, you've got a real interesting meeting of the worlds. I don't know how much people know of like the inner politics of this shit, but right now on this call is Monstrous, Weebus, and Lyo, and Hidden, and this fucking Count Chocolate dude. Okay? And Weebus and Monstrous are both like Lyo's older mods. They're like the original Cynic mods. Both of them are kind of shit posters. Like, you can have your own opinions on them. I'm giving very brief descriptions here. Versus sort of Hidden and this fucking vampire dude, who are both hug boxy as fuck. And Lyo sat in the middle. It's such a great dynamic.
So, like, when have I taken things out on you? I'm curious, genuinely.
Well, I think the mock call is a good example of that because you got angry at me when I brought up something that was staff related and was supposed to be staff related and not related to me, and I clarified as much. And yet, when I brought it up, you decided to come at me, and you're all like, "Well, I didn't publicly lambast you." And I'm like, yeah, you didn't. And I appreciate that, but that was not the point I was trying to make in that situation. So I felt like it kind of came out.
That's because you brought up wanting to know why I did not publicly address Muffin and Lou and other people about something as goofy as the dolphin spam. And I said,
oh, right, okay. I need to explain what the dolphin spam is. Okay, are you ready? Are you all ready and prepared to feel dumber about your lives, okay? For those of you who are aware of who Baiji is, you might be aware of Baiji as the dolphin guy who spammed like fucking dolphin vor horse cartoon. There's an old 4chan cartoon basically. And a lot of people are like, wow, Baiji spams the dolphin thing. Baiji went into Cat's lair, or someone went into Cat's lair. I could be getting this fucking wrong, and believe me, I barely fucking care. And started just posting pictures of dolphins. Nothing weird about that, just pictures of fucking dolphins. And they were like, you can't post pictures of dolphins. So then people started posting pictures of whales, and then the mods got all very upset. Because you're all fucking... Because, I don't know, Counselor is full of insane people who are like, no! Jesus Christ. So and they all got... The mods don't know how to fucking control anything. So anytime any of the old mods turn up, often just to fuck with people, they have an entire server to do it now. Like, That's all Lio's Cat's server is to these people. It's just a place to mess with Zoomers. I don't know how you've made this space, or how this keeps happening.
Well, I also didn't publicly deal with your breach of trust. That had nothing to do with the BK logs and everything to do with what you pulled with Crystal last month. Because here's the thing, I haven't held the BK log against you. Again, much to the chagrin of the two other people at this call. I genuinely do not know where you're getting these ideas from, whether maybe somebody's feeding them to you or you have past experiences or something, but I'm not doing that to you. If I didn't want you around, I never would have given you the position in mod staff. I wouldn't have given you any chances, and we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now. So what's actually going on here?
I think, I suppose it's a lot. Like, on one hand, I feel incredibly guilty for what I did to you, and I feel awful. On the other hand, I'm confronted with, people saying things about me. Like, for example, when they brought up that I was getting on Akuma's stream to shit talk you, which was never the intention.
Oh, you went on Akumu's stream and were talking about the abuse allegations and why you were making. What do you mean it was never the intention? What the fuck kind of statement is this? Do you see what I mean about the season 1 wrap up? This is okay. Look, I can see a couple of people like, what's the context of this? The context of this is very much this is season 1. This call happened like yesterday, and it's kind of like a greatest hits rundown of stupid fucking decisions. But I think it also really perfectly highlights why why Laios keeps having these issues. Because Laio is very like, I'm your friend. I don't want to get rid of you. I don't want to break anything off. I made you a mod. It's like, yes, Laio, you did. But this shit keeps happening to you, and then you seem surprised. I don't know why. I don't know why any of this shocks you, bro.
Nor what I wanted to do there. And I just feel like it feels strange to just. On one hand, I hear terrible things about me, and I know these people are communicating that to you. And I don't know how much of that you actually believe, how much of that you carry over, how much of that you feel the same way about. So I just have a hard time like understanding whether or not you feel cordial about me or if you do not.
If you don't know, why do you always make the immediate assumption to the negative? Because I know I've told you multiple times that I've defended you from people in Glock to their faces, much to their constant irritation.
I mean, I've explained
that.
this to you. I know, yeah. I've explained this to you originally when the Burger King stuff happened, because I was in a very similar situation where people pretended to my face that they liked me and that they were okay with me being in their spaces, only to be behind my back and, do up.
Until you weren't useful anymore. Fuck.
Absolutely horrible things and accuse me of horrible shit. So I carry that with me wherever I go, so sometimes I have days where I just assume that, maybe you do believe the things that people say about.
Oh, just so, because we're doing season 1 wrap up. Just for anyone who's wondering, hey, why is it that Crystal had a hidden alt in Laio's server? Why wouldn't they just tell them? And I swear this is true. They were worried that Crystal might harm herself if Laio found out about the secret alt. Again, no, like. It's the same shit as Burger King all over. Well, we couldn't tell you, Laio. What if Peaches killed themselves? Fucking have you people learned nothing? Nothing at all? If through any of this? Are you fucking high? Like, what the fuck are you doing? The same shit over and over and over again. I feel like I'm caught in like a crappy version of Groundhog Day. God, I'm depressed.
About me. And maybe you do things, but you don't want to tell me, or you just, don't have the time or the energy to deal with me, so you just allow me to exist in your spaces.
Here's where I have to get a little more visceral. Hidden, the only one between you and I in this conversation that has now a proven history of talking about people behind their back is you. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth of this right now. And I do mean I am sorry, because I don't like having these conversations. I have too many of them all the time. But I have told you, assured you multiple times, if I thought X, I would do Y. And I have proven that as well.
KHD cost $2. Hot take. They should let her go. We'll get there. I can't tell you what would happen if Crystal Self deleted. The world would be a darker place without Crystal. Very sad. Thanks, Gilded. You're in these trying times. You're a beacon of light and hope. I love you, buddy. Fuck's sake.
And even with all of that, with you still having been on the staff, your immediate thought is that I'm going to justify people being cruel to you needlessly. You immediately think that it somehow was either involved with or condoned Beckett's stream that I didn't even know the contents of because I don't watch Beckett's crap.
I am deeply hurt and offended by this. I also know that's true. Laia just outright refuses to watch me, which is very funny. K-Rise with the $5. Times the flat circle, Beckett. Here is more money for the AC fund. Thank you, buddy. Getza for the 5. Someone, she belongs in a mental home is another man's, she's all I ever wanted. Look, there is definitely someone sat somewhere going, I can fix her. That person's name is Sen. Okay? I'm gonna wind it back actually. Let's get into why I get disgusted, because I think this is enlightening, because it does I think give an insight into Laia's view and why Laia doesn't give a shit about people like me and Kristen Ark, whereas why other people might really annoy him. Ellington Moose for member for 2 months, much appreciated. 7. Not true. Laia calls hidden Artard. I heard him. I can neither confirm nor deny.
But I have told you, assured you multiple times, if I thought X, I would do Y. And I have proven that as well.
For the 5 from Ragemonger, Laia not like us. That's true. And you're about to hear that from the horse's mouth.
Well. And even with all of that, with you still having been on the staff, your immediate thought is that I'm going to justify people being cruel to you needlessly. You immediately think that it somehow was either involved with or condoned Beckett's stream that I didn't even know the contents of because I don't watch Beckett's crap. In fact, let's go ahead and go to this. Monstrous, the minute Asuka came to me talking about that, what did I do?
You came to me and you were like, oh, so this is what we're doing now?
Yeah.
And we had a conversation
Darkest
about it.
timeline.
Did I seem happy about hearing about any of that?
No, we had a whole conversation about it, and you were not happy.
Because I don't watch Beckett's crap. Like, I don't watch anything Beckett puts out. Why in the world would I? His entire audience is made of lunatics and losers.
His entire audience is made of lunatics and losers. I want to be clear, Monstrous, you are a lunatic and a loser, according to Laia. I hope that's how me feel. I don't know why you'd say this. You know that some of your friends watch me. Like, regularly. I don't know why you'd say this. Like, it's... It's nice. It's nice. See, end of season 1, we finally get some acknowledgement. I'm so happy. He calls me a dork later. I messaged him about that, by the way. We'll get to it. You know, just... I'm so happy. This is all I wanted. End of season 1. I love it. I love it so much.
I don't care. And here's the rub when it comes to this. If you're going to be a content creator, Hidden, especially if you're going to have a community, you can't fold the minute somebody criticizes you. And you certainly can't fold the minute you think there's some sort of conflict. Because I've had 2 people in my DMs today concerning you about how not good you are doing because of this. If it is to the point where you are struggling to this degree, you need to reevaluate where you're sitting.
Okay, and actually, Lio's right. And also, want to be very clear, this is my fucking take. This is my fucking take. I am pretty sure, I am 99% sure, I've said this to Lyo pretty much verbatim. If Hidden can't take the basic amount of pressure, she's not cut out for this. Like, this is what it's being. This is the basics, okay? Like, I'm the base level, and I fully accept that. The worst I'm gonna do is laugh at you. $5 Beckett, you mislabeled this as Chris Bathtub Ross. This is Goblin's lolcow. Once again, men taking credit for women's strives. Just that's very true. That's very true. It's very true. Also, Goblin, well done on like 200 subs. Goblin's been doing great content recently, actually. I really like the panels full of insane people. That's that's a solid midnight watch.
Your main concern is Beckett might cover something. Let him. Who cares? Why does it bother you so much when Beckett covers something?
Well, the thing that bothered me about Beckett covering was him mostly just showing off, my fucking face. The rest of it, I was a little miffed at the DMs of you and Sin being shared, but
why? Why do you care? A legit question. Has Lyo ever said this about your content viewers to you, or is this the first time you're hearing it? No, he said this to me. He said this to me. Like, Lyo's like, he doesn't care about my content. He basically thinks of it as like bottom of the barrel kind of shit. Yeah, this isn't Lyo talking in a secret call about me, and suddenly it's out. I know exactly what Lyo thinks about me. Yeah, none of this fucking surprises me.
That is frankly something between you and Sin that I'm not involved on. It's just something
that made it a point to be stupid with me. But real quick, Monstrous, can you read off our conversation when you showed me Hidden's face and told me where that information came from? Can you tell me exactly what I said about it? It's going to be on this account, I think.
I would, but I'm driving. I can give you the TLDR. I'm driving.
Sure.
It wasn't okay.
Okay.
So.
Oh my God.
Sorry. So.
Actually, do you know what? I can see a lot of people in chat being like, "Oh, okay. Well, Lyo's saying this about you." Like, generally, what Lyo says to me, for those of you who are actually curious, is I'll be talking about something, and then like I'll drop into Grok, and he's like, "Oh, Beckett, do you need some content then?" That's the general thing. It is a very, like, we have civil conversations these days because I'm not directly covering him most of the time. And I think the Crystal stuff was like the last time we like had anything that was even remotely like tense when we were talking about that. But even then, Lyo's view of me is basically I turn up, I grab content, I laugh at things. That's pretty much it. $10 from Gets. In all honesty, it's weird mix of funny and sad that you and your friends come in to laugh at this community only to do more for it than multiple members within it did for a decade. Do you know, okay, so I'll talk about like something that happened recently. I don't want to go into what the drama was because I really don't want to talk about it, but it's something that's sort of happened tangentially to like something, another drama which we are going to talk about probably at the weekend. One thing that was said to me by one of the creators in that was like, why is it that the drama community and people who cover drama seem to be more level-headed and less insane than like the people who I thought were my friends and everything else? It's like, it's because we don't care. Let's be clear. It's not because we're good people. It's because we don't have the same level of emotional investment that many people are involved in this. This becomes like their whole lives. And this is what actually kills a lot of fucking content creators, and it breaks people mentally because you form all these close friendships and things, or you like start investing like what feels like your real life into this shit, and then you lose your mind. I am just here to laugh at shit and point out how ridiculous it is, and that is a very sane position when dealing with the most insane shit possible. Okay.
Lyo and I were talking about this. I had made mention that I got the pictures from Beckett because Beckett had pulled the pictures from your public Twitter page, on your hidden heroine account under the media tab. I'm going to be very specific about it. And Lyo was still very upset about it and wagged his finger at me and tissed me.
Well, not just that. When I actually physically saw her photo, what did I say?
Oh God, I don't.
Okay. I said, She's pretty. Why would she care what other people think about her?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Own it. Like, Beckett and his crew are going to make fun of people they think are going to be a perceived target. The best thing to do
True. It's
is
so
to not
true.
give them the reaction that they clearly want. But you did.
It's so true. Look how happy I am right now. Oh, I'm a fucking monster. Also, unironically, like, look, unironically, look, everyone, I have some pictures posted online, and somebody was like, wow, this guy looks like a white supremacist neo-Nazi. And I was like, okay. Fuck you guys. He gives a shit. Jesus, is Ross still living? Ross lives on in spirit, though it is the second call we're going over later on. Good evening, President Sunday. How you doing, bro? We're currently dealing with bottom of the barrel shit that only I'm invested in, and apparently 200 other people.
And so did Sin, and so did other people, and you can't do that. All right? I had nothing to do with that stream. If I heated you to that point, it wouldn't be Beckett streaming about you, it would be me. And I didn't personally hand my DMs of Sin off to Beckett. I put it in VC context when we were talking about the nonsense going on. Beckett saw it and decided to stream about it. I didn't even know what happened until afterwards.
Yeah, that is what Asuka clarified eventually.
None of them came to me and were like, wow, you showed hidden space on stream. Can't believe you did that. No one came to me and did that shit. Actually, that's not entirely true. Her boyfriend came to me and said, why did you show her? And I was like, I thought it was funny. He was like, what did you find funny about it? I was like, the headband? I don't fucking know. Jesus. Look, you put it in a public channel where I am while arguing with her boyfriend about whether they were IRL married. Okay? Obviously I'm gonna read your fucking DMs. This shit was hilarious. It was like a full-on fucking meltdown. What was I meant to do? Look at it and be like, nah, I don't care. It's fucking insane shit. Of course I'm gonna read it. Fuck off. Come on. Do you know the best way to get me to not read your insane DMs on stream? Saying that, no, bro, we really are married. It's a paper marriage. Don't fucking have the argument with Lio for no reason. What did Sit gain by it? Why would you do this? That's just fucking so stupid.
Actually.
Okay. Why did Asuka have to come to my DMs instead of you?
Well, I was just talking about it because Angie brought it up to me in the context of like, oh, this is happening, and then I was like, huh, because it was pretty late for me, so I couldn't look into it. And then before I could even do anything, Asuka came to you, and I was like, much as I appreciate that, you don't have to do that. But she chose to anyway, which is, thank you, but also not necessary. And then she talked to you about it and proceeded to clarify things because she was talking to you at this point, and I was just like, thanks. Appreciate it.
But your first move was to go and vent about it instead of trying to figure out what happened first.
No, I was tagged in it. Somebody else had seen Beckett's stream and then tagged me and made me aware that there was something that was happening.
Yes, and your first response was to talk about me.
Oh, actually, I will say this. If you see me cover somebody on stream, don't fucking tag them. Come on. Get your shit together. I know that none of my regulars audience would do this. I know that you'd be like, Beckett was laughing. Don't do that. Look, it leads to great content, but just leave people alone. Come on. Her life sucks already, guys. Just play nice. Be chill. Fuck's sake. I know I'm saying this to nobody, because I know it was one of her friends who, freaked out or something, but I just thought I'd add the disclaimer. Be nice.
Well, in the context of you sharing DDMs and trying to figure out if they were, shared deliberately, or if there was another issue where you put something... Yeah.
You didn't ask.
Well, did you I wanted to work out whether you intentionally leaked the DMs between my husband and yourself. Or whether you accidentally just screenshotted everything and put it in a public server because you had a nervous breakdown. I was like, what fucking question is that? fucking idiot.
You immediately assumed that I had something to do with this when I've never done anything like that to you before. Sin, or not sin. If I haven't. What?
We're all adults here. Can you let her finish the fucking sentence before you interrupt?
That is Count Chocula speaking. They're just having a back and forth. I don't know why he interrupted here. I cannot stress enough. I cannot stress enough how this. Listen, if you see this and you get angry, Count Chocula, I want you to know that you really need to shut the fuck up and never do this again, because like once is funny, twice, and I'm gonna have to talk about you because this is insane that you did this. Okay, I'm doing it partly for time reasons and partly to be nice, but holy shit, bro, shut the fuck up.
Or I could have my conversation
He
with her.
speaks like a vampire.
Thank
You've interrupted twice. Two. Ha ha ha. Fucking asshole. Right. Boogie Fan with 199. Sunday versus Liar Who'd Win featuring Stardust. I would be invested in getting President Sunday into ACC just to get him to argue with Liar. That would be fucking hilarious. Be such good content. $2 from Gutsy. Hidden would shank you in a gas station bathroom. I read gas station and thought something completely different because of the Nazi jokes.
Thank you.
She can't, clearly.
She's not gonna fuck you,
She
bro.
can't,
Calm
those-
down.
So you're saying
Weebus! She's not gonna fuck you, bro. Weebus with the classics! Jesus Christ. I love Weebus. Nice. He's a bro.
that she's incapable of having a conversation and interjecting? Really? That's interesting.
No, I'm saying
Anyways.
over everybody.
I talk over everybody. Interesting. We'll get to you later. Anyways, if I was going to come at you hidden, I wouldn't do it through Beckett. I'd just do it.
That is true. He would not use
You've
me
been
to go
around,
at
you're around
somebody.
Senate, you've been around Cat Slayer. You should know by now how I operate. If I was going to hurt you, I would have done it way back when BK was shown. So I sit here and I've consistently given you chances. I've consistently had to deal with people constantly giving me grief for still having you around. And the
Yeah,
response
me.
for all of that
Me.
is,
I've
I still
done
think
that.
Kyle's going to screw me over. Are you kidding me?
I'm constantly telling him he's an idiot for keeping me around. It's literally me.
Well, I do want
I
to
don't
make
get
it clear. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I do want to make it clear that because I just saw what Mons just put into the VC, like into the group chat, I was not the one pushing the narrative that you were abusing me or that you are an abuser. I'm not the one who was pushing that you were terrible to me. I was upset at some points and I wanted to get my thoughts out because I wanted to organize them to see if I was just being, overreactive and dumb, or if this was something worth bringing up, which is why I tried to bring it up and I chose the absolute worst moment for it originally. And then I tried again much later where, I just wanted a conversation with you. And I do agree that, me constantly assuming the worst of you isn't fair. Because you've not done anything to harm me on purpose.
Listen, I could see it like Jack in chat. Stop making Lyo look reasonable. Listen, this is one of the few situations where Lyo is talking to somebody so out of their fucking mind that actually Lyo hasn't done nothing to Hidden. I don't know if people realize this. He's done nothing to Hidden. Everything that's fucked up that has happened to Hidden's done to herself. It's actually kind of amazing. Hidden chose to go on, like, in the call with Zack and Kumu and look insane. Hidden chose to go on a Kumu stream. Hidden chose to accept the bribe of a server. Hidden chose to, like, align herself with, like, Lumi and Peaches. Like, more than anyone else, Hidden has just been protected by Lyo through the entire thing and still continues to fuck this up. It's incredible. Hidden accused Lyo of abuse at a Kumu stream. Fucking insanity. Listen, we can still point out very clearly though that Lyo, again, as I have pointed out, is doing this cringe thing of treating this like the most serious thing in the world. What, like, this call should be about 5 minutes long of Layo going, listen, you're a complete fuck up. Please go away and never come back. And that would be the entire call. You, like, Aiden's literally in a server chatting shit about you. What are you doing? You've watched this unfold so many fucking times. It's the never ending story. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Gathering your thoughts, I can understand. Gathering your thoughts isn't posting stream of conscious, I'm assuming, to a whole bunch of random people in a server that clearly is not moderated to, well, decent standards, I'll say. And I think you need to learn the difference. I do not understand where the idea that I'm just going to come at you like a spider monkey comes from, because I haven't.
Okay, he said this during this call, and he said this when I was in the call, like in a call like with him like earlier today, trying to get some information on all this. It's like, come at you like a spider monkey. I'm like, fuck phrase is this? Like, stop. It's so weird. It's so out of left field.
If I'd done that, I could understand where that mentality would come from. But I haven't done that to you. So I don't get it. I don't think I ever will. The point is, you cannot ask for trust
Such a specific animal.
and friendship while constantly going on in places you think that won't be sent to me, which I think we need to have a talk about that at some point, that you clearly feel differently. You should just be honest. I don't get it.
Cats with the two. Would you rather have 0 friends or ACC friends? Listen, I've observed a lot of communities and a lot of different dramas, and my overall answer is, remember what Jim says, there are no friends on the internet, okay? You can be friendly with people, but when you start investing in friendships, like actual friendships, you're gonna get fucking, like, stabbed in the back, like, all the time. Just, listen. Recently, a call got leaked where somebody who I'm friendly with, on fairly good terms, said something rather mean about me. And a couple of people were like, wow, they said something mean about you. And I'm like, yeah, because everyone talks shit about each other. Who cares? It's fine. It's like, it's not a big deal, okay? There are going to be certain friendships that are closer, or like friendly relationships that are closer, like me and Gilded, we have a good relationship. But generally speaking, people are going to get annoyed, people are going to chat shit, and fallouts are entirely down to how you react to them. If you don't care, just don't give a shit. None of this matters. None of this is important. It's fine. Life will continue.
Like,
Never befriend
do you think that
never
I,
befriend
like,
a
hate you
YouTuber.
or
Yeah.
something? Do you assume that I just...
I don't think you hate me, but I think that you have this mentality about me that I've never shown you, that I don't know where it comes from, but you project it onto me. Like, you literally said that I project my anger from the BK Club onto you, and I don't. I have no clue where that comes from. Because on top of that, let's assume that I am, like, projecting my anger. You have no clue what conversations I have with Sonny or Zach or Say. You have no clue.
Oh, just to be clear, by the way, for those looking for a Crystal update, which is like 3 of you. Crystal, I got told recently that Crystal is rebranding her new girlfriend, Gummy Sunny Bunny, which I dislike this person just for having that name and making me say it on stream. Thanks for that. Has made a new Discord, And the banner of this Discord involves a redesign of Crystal. So Crystal is rebranding. Crystal's not gone. Crystal's coming back. And when she fucking does, I'll do a stream on it. Like, we're going to do this for fucking ever, Crystal. It's never going to end, okay? It's never going to stop. Like, I'm just here now. that's it, okay? This ends in one of us, like I'm gonna die of a heart attack, and then you can make content, okay? That's the only path to a rebrand for you. That's it.
I just don't get it. I just do not get your hidden.
I cannot believe you fucking pinned that, Jenny. Good evening, and fuck you.
Yeah, I suppose it's just irrational fear. Because you are surrounded by people who do, like, this is not me saying that you believe this. I need to clarify this. Like, I don't want this to be like, oh, you're...
Gets with the two. I hate these names. They're all glub shito to me. Yeah, true. Click this fraud, Jenny. Fuck all of you guys. Jenny, listen, Jenny says the same thing, and yet it's clearly friends with me, okay? We clearly have a working relationship. Yes, you can make friends on the internet. I'm giving you guys general rules. Do as I say, not as I do. Fuck off, okay? Jesus Christ. Hate all of you.
Surrounded by people who say these things, so you clearly believe them as well. I'm just saying that, you know, you're surrounded by people who keep telling you that I'm like the worst and, you know, I shouldn't be around you. And there's this irrational fear in me that just at some point, you know, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, these people are actually right, fuck hidden heroin, and then I don't fucking know what will happen.
Okay, then let's go ahead and explore that. The worst of the people I'm around are people who think that you are a clout chaser, a social climber, that you're goofy for taking a server as a bribe.
These are all my points. Lio, you may hate me. You may hate me. You may think I'm the scum of the earth. You may think my content is trash and my audience is full of psychopaths. But when I'm right, you see, these are all my points that you're pointing out. It's literally the reason you're pointing these out, by the way, is because everyone agrees with me. It's not random. Everyone agrees with me here. Like that's it. It's just the reality. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't fucking care.
And that you are a snake. That is the worst thing any of these people have ever thought. Bar none. You're operating a server where people like Doofus Dork here make claims that I am, and I quote, an abuser. Which do you think is worse, Hidden?
That is not my server.
You moderate it, don't you?
Barely, but yes.
Okay. I don't moderate Glock. It's not my server either.
Can confirm Lio is not a mod.
Yeah, they literally made it a rule that I am not in charge of Dick, and I prefer it that way in that server. If I was, it wouldn't be ran the way it is, and they know that. You are in authority in a server where things are said about somebody you claim, at least in my presence, to be my friend, and it's allowed. If the same, how do I put this?
Beckett villain arc when? Always. Every day. I
when
wake
you are
up
presented with a server that has
and I
the
choose
same
violence.
behavioral problems as BK, the result should be to correct that behavior and to remove the issue one way or another. You did not. Granted, you guys aren't as vicious about me in there as you guys were in BK. I'll grant you that. But the same problem behavior is still there. A safe space is not the same as a place where people can make claims without evidence. Because here's the kicker. If somebody had come into Cat Slayer and said anything about you as a fact, without a lick of evidence, the response to that person would have been to dog them. And you would have been part of that. But it seems like your values are not consistent.
Yes, Hidden. Yes, Hidden. Yes, Liar. Hey, Teddy, $4.99. Why is this crack playing dinosaurs? The Dino video, Teddy. Go and watch the Game Dude stream. It explains everything. I fucking love talking about Game Dude. It's so good. Right, okay. Yeah, no, like, this is just the reality. Like, Hidden doesn't care. Because Hidden is just there for what Hidden can get out of it. Like, even this. I had hope. I'm going to share with you my disappointment. It was a very small level of hope. That after the last stream with the BK logs where Hidden was talked about, Hidden would stop doing this shit. Hidden would just go, clearly content creation isn't for me. I need to go and do something else, or I need to make art videos. If you watch Hidden's art videos are fine. They're fine. She could easily build an audience doing that. But again, she's in a... Why are you even a mod in Catzler? Who cares? The answer is because Hidden wants respect on the internet. That's it. And she's using Lio to try and get it. 199 from Sony. Mother, I crave violence. It's true. It's true. It's why I go to sleep whispering every night. I hope she can hear it.
So, to me, it comes off a lot less like an interest in a friendship and more like a collaboration in order to grow what you want to do.
Absolutely not.
And is this how you treat a friend?
No. I'm going to address this right now because it's been nagging at me for a while, and I have people here where I can address it with them. The Cloud Chaser allegations are, for lack of word, non-substantiated, because if I was at any point in time interested in you...
Getsu with a 5. Are we going to get a vid of you describing the art DC with toy dinosaurs? Maybe when I finally snap. Ellington with a 2. I wouldn't say easily. That's fair. Teddy with the 499. I'm going to pretend you answered, why is he playing with dinosaurs with this is just the reality? Unironically, it kind of is. So, for those who don't know about... Fuck it, I'll tell the dinosaur story again. Very briefly. This video is essentially a guy describing why he didn't really stalk his ex-girlfriend before he had to flee the country because the police were going to arrest him. He was also a YouTuber. He was also Canadian. $2 for pizza. Have some money. Thank you, bro. Much appreciated. Good to see you here. Love having pizza. Pizza's been super fucking based recently, by the way. He's been really, really helpful with stuff. Lovely guy.
Using you for cloud, I would literally sit here making multiple videos about my experience with the Burger King server. I would be talking about how I was in the Burger King server. I would have interviews with people. I would have addressed it everywhere I could. I could be at, like, I would be asking... You had an interview with Zach. That was the one thing I did, yes.
That was also not even close to the same thing either, to what Hidden's saying.
So in any case, I was like, I would have had interviews. I would have, I would have involved myself on streams where this was talked about. But
you did. You went on Akumu's. You went on Zach's. You did stages. Okay, Hidden. I don't think Hidden realizes that I know this, but Hidden did do this. Hidden presented herself on a stage, talking about her experiences. Hidden presented herself within Queen Seraphina's server as somebody making the Beanskis video and like leveraging her involvement in Catzler as a community leader there. Hidden herself, like the fact that it's not just jumping on streams, it's the fact that you monopolize what happened with the Lio drama to essentially position yourself as like an important mod within the community. That's exactly what you fucking did. Just because you weren't doing what Crystal did, which is jumping on every stream at every opportunity, doesn't mean you're any less clout grabby. You just did it through the Discord world. Which again, was fucking insane if you want to be a content creator, because when Hidden actually released things, no one fucking watched it. Like, let me, like, let you into a secret. If you've got, like, a built personality somewhere where people are really following you, like, a lot of, like, a lot of people move from like having Twitter profiles and like Twitter like personas into streaming, for example. You can do that. You'll grab a section of the audience if you're big on Twitter. If you've got like maybe 50 to 100,000 followers, you can do some of that. You'll get like acre current viewership. But generally speaking, like, we've had tweets that have gone really big. We're growing on Twitter, but the main viewership we get is built through YouTube, right? And that doesn't translate totally. Like I'll have a stream where 4,000 people will watch that stream, but 4,000 people won't come and view that tweet. They won't follow me on Twitter. It doesn't transfer in those ways. This is like real fucking basic. People know you for a thing, right? But yes, that's Hidden's problem. It's one of Hidden's one of Hidden's fucking problems. She's basically positioned herself as a Janny, as a personality, which is just fucking crazy.
It chose not to. And I don't want to, because I don't want to use what you went through, what I went through, and what a lot of other people went through as a way to chase clout. If I wanted clout, you'd be in every single like video I've made so far. You'd be like everywhere, but you're not. If I was interested in
Okay, but the video you were going to make was Beansky's video, and the Beansky's stuff is a very, very niche piece of Senate drama. Out of interest, has Hidden actually made any other videos? I don't think Hidden has. I don't know if Hidden has. I haven't checked. Kai Rise with the 5. Didn't Hidden talk so much it made Cosmic have to come back to settle the truth? Yes, that is true. I haven't spoken to Cosmic in a while. I hope they're well. Teddy with the 9.99. I mod the dinosaur thing, but I admit I'm invested now, and it's mostly because I have the dinosaurs. I like the blue one, but the red one has some roguish charm to it. Thanks, buddy. It's very Moorish. I fucking love Game 2 drama.
Like, there's people in your circles.
Not my point.
Why would he have to do any of that when you have a server full of his people?
That is the only thing I have, yes. And a lot of these people have already left because they were looking for drama or whatever the fuck else, which they didn't get. So now there's just people.
Beckett, there's some shorts. Interesting. Yes, obviously people were looking for shorts. It was a server you received as a bribe to betray Lio. What did you think that server was going to look like? Holy fuck.
People in there who chose to stay.
That does nothing but reaffirm my point. If you weren't cloud chasing, you would have stepped down from cat player, or actually you wouldn't even have become a modded cat player after what you did the first time. Not even the second time or the third time. There wouldn't have been a second or third time. We wouldn't even be having this conversation because you would have stepped down. The only reason anyone in Guac Barrel thinks that you're a cloud chaser is because this shit keeps happening. Because you keep doing this.
Also, I want to be completely clear, because I won't shut the fuck up about it every time I'm in a call in Guac Barrel. If I go in and look for information and something's happening, invariably it's the more niche stuff, to be fair. But often that somehow ends up involving Hidden. And then I'll be like, hey, Lio, you should really, fucking get rid of Hidden, because this is what's going to happen. And once again, I don't know whether I'm just willing these things into being. I like to think that I am. I want that kind of power.
This isn't a...
Oh, what caused this call? What caused this call, Isa Bloom, was me showing Hidden's face on stream during the Crystal stream. So I directly caused this.
Oh, my mental health. This isn't a, oh, I panicked. You could have told Lio
Hey,
about
Mr.
Crystal,
Mubbles, how you doing, bro?
Did it because what, you were afraid she was going to hurt the Crystal. She hurt your friend. Someone you said was your friend. Someone you promised you wouldn't fuck over again. And then you did it again. That was your choice to make. You could have told Lio and then been like, hey, I'm really scared for Crystal. Can we do something about this? Can we collaborate as a team to figure out how we can prevent Crystal from hurting herself? You call yourself a safe space and you shit on Catslayer or Guac Barrel because, oh, what about the victims? And then you call yourself Hitler Heroin. Are you fucking kidding me? At least the rest of it, at least the rest of us wear our shittiness on our sleeve. Now you can continue.
I was not calling myself that, like, Reaver renamed me to that, and it just...
Oh,
Peace,
okay,
pizza.
so someone else called you that, and you just went with it. Okay, because that makes it any better.
I suppose not.
No, we just spent like no small amount of time informing people that you're not some alt-right, unironic neo-Nazi because of fan fiction you wrote when you were a teenager.
Which I brought to light. I caused that. I'm such a piece of shit. I didn't even call her a Nazi. I just thought it was funny that a German was writing fucking Nazi X-Men fanfiction. Okay. Fuck. I think I've ruined this girl's life. I'm actually a monster. That's so funny.
Because of the stupid things you named in BK.
Oh yeah, the gas chamber. The fucking gas chamber. And I was the one who read the BK logs. Oh, holy shit, it's actually all my fault. 499, Hitler heroin, goddamn, I can't escape that guy.
Let me put it to you like this, okay? Let's assume that after my addressing things video, that I go into Reaver server myself. And Reaver gives me the name of
Baby beater.
Rosa's fanboy. Do you think I'd sit there and I'd accept that and make a joke out of it? Or do you think I'd say, no, that's not okay?
You'd probably do the second.
Yeah, because when people have been brought into Guac, and people in this call have renamed people as Rosa 2.0.
Okay, actually, I want to say something like unironic here, in like Liar's defense, and it's a little thing, but I just want to, I want to kind of like affirm to you that he's actually not lying here to Hidden, because I don't know whether Hidden's going to look at this and go, oh well, Liar's lying to me. I'm sure he's shit talking me. When I brought to light a load of the shit around Hidden, before Zach was aware of it, because I'd been pretty fucking open that I'd been looking at Hidden for a while. Lio said, hey, some of this stuff probably, like, what's a good way to put it? Probably isn't relevant, and unless there's a reason to, you shouldn't, like, do anything with it. Like, Hidden said she's gonna shut the fuck up, so just don't do anything with it. Now, at the time, I had no intention of doing, like, a Hitler, like a hidden stream or video. It's only when the BK logs came out that I started talking really about Hidden, in, like, a more, like, serious way. So, yes, Lio has defended Hidden, which is what is frustrating. Like, Hidden's kept doing this shit, but Lio has been her consistent defender. Actually, Lio's been more of a defender of Hidden than her fucking husband has, frankly. Because Sin has been around in calls, in chats, with people talking shit about Hidden and said nothing. He's been in calls with me talking shit about Hidden and said nothing. Because, and again, I'm not having a go at him for this. That is the smart thing to do. If your partner is in drama, you will not help them by getting involved. Listen, I know that sounds crazy, but because you're biased, you cannot help them. You actually can't. You should stay shut the fuck up. It's their drama. It's nothing to do with me. Shut the fuck up about it. That's the correct position. Fuck. When Sin was doing that, I liked him more. I was like, that's smart, buddy. Because now, people aren't going to think, like, and then you can help your partner and be like, oh, that's what, like, the opinions are. A little bit. Stay the fuck out of your partner's drama. It will do you no favors. And for those of you who, like, know about the Twitch politics sphere, this is, like, really highlighted between somebody called Not So Erudite and her husband, Nick. Now, I like both of these people. I want to be clear. I like NSC. Erudite has been really great to me. But one of the things that happens is whenever they get in drama, Nick gets involved, and then everyone just starts taking the piss out of Nick. Doesn't change anything. It just prolongs the fucking cycle. Stop doing it. It's so infuriatingly fucking stupid. Sin said it was fine to make the gassing jokes for 3 days straight on Twitter. Yeah, of course he did. Because Sin doesn't actually care, by the way. Sin is actually way more edgy than any of these fucking people are. Okay? He doesn't give a shit. I don't understand why Sin is in these fucking woke spaces, because he is, like, completely polar opposite to them. Like Sin is getting in trouble for making a joke involving the N-word. Hard R. Now, and while I want to be very clear, I don't fucking care. I don't care. I don't care if you make a... I don't care if you say the N-word. I don't care if you make a joke. I don't give a shit. I don't care. But he is getting in trouble when he is in fucking, like, safe space woke places. I'm like, why are you there? The fuck? What are you doing?
Or whatever. Even though I don't run that server, I make it very clear, no, that's not acceptable, that's not okay. That's not even related directly to me. Like, did you just not think any of that through?
Not really, no.
If you're going to be a content creator, if you're going to lead a community, you've got to learn to think three-dimensional. You see, while it's a possibility, Banter may have brought stuff up just to be a crap stirrer, and I do know Banter has lied to Asuka, which I will have a conversation with Banter about, because that's just the dumbest thing in the world to lie about. Well, second dumbest. What I did find out today is
I don't know who Banter is. I don't know why Banter got involved. I do think it's funny, but like, so as far as I can tell, Banter was the one leaking everything. Is that right? Mon. I mean, that seems to be the impression. Again, who cares? Asuka seems really butthurt over all this, and like, I've never really talked about Asuka. This is probably a good way to get me to talk about you, Asuka. I don't know why I don't involve yourself. You've literally watched all of this unfold. Again, shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Just please, God, save yourself.
that I now have a list of people who have claimed to be my friends that will allow other people to make unsubstantiated, horrible claims about me without any actual pushback. Does that sound like friendship to you, Hid?
No, and I never assumed we were friends because of how I hurt you.
If you're trying to build a friendship, you have to act like a friend. Hid.
This is a man in his late 30s explaining to a woman in her late 20s how friendships work. I cannot believe how insane half this fucking shit is, okay? I don't think... This shit needs to be studied. I don't know whether what I'm doing at this point is like a comedy kind of ripping the shit out of things show, or an actual, like, fucking, like, a psychological study of some kind on mad people. I don't know. What the fuck are you doing? Why?
Yes.
But instead of doing that, you just continue some of the same behavior that led to BK. Now, I don't know how much else I can go on right now. I think I've made my point. Sorry it turned out like this, but it is what it is. Monstrous has some things she would like to bring up with you that she is not happy about.
Fair enough.
Teddy with the 5. Dude, Sesame Street plot lines are getting out of hand. True.
Alright, so in the mod call, I stated to Big Cat that
Okay, so now we get onto the Monstrous versus Hidden stuff. Now, Monstrous is going to get quite angry, but it's kind of interesting, actually.
if anyone talked about me, or anyone that I knew of, regardless, knew of, or thought of as a friend, those are 2 key points, talked about me or my kid the way that anyone in BK had talked about Lio, that I would happily burn them to the ground, right? You remember me saying that?
Yes.
Okay. So, I want to know why you thought it was okay, after everything that I've said multiple times, not just in that call, why you thought it was okay to drag my child into an adult fight.
Okay, so now we get to the point where Mon's pretty pissed off. Now, for those who don't know, Mon has a kid. Don't talk about people's children. It's completely fucking... It is dumb. I have actually... Do you know what? I'll straight up say, I have been in calls with people, just like general calls, where occasionally someone will bring up someone's kid, whether it's Gilded or whether it's Mon or whether it's somebody else or their family, and it's not impressive. It just makes you look like a fucking psychopath. Like, I've heard people called bad parents. I've heard people like bring in, oh, well, what if someone's kid gets taken away? How can people be... All this shit. Stop it, okay? I don't care what side you're on. I don't care where we are in the drama. If I hear anyone doing this, I'm going to call you goofy, okay? I'm probably going to call you fucking worse, actually. I'm being nice about this. It is incredibly fucking stupid. And also, like, so I have a list. I have a list of things where, like, I wouldn't do them, but if you engage in that behavior and then something similar happens to you, I have no fucking sympathy. So, for example, like, if you go out and you're, like, trying to deplatform people and you're trying to get people's channels taken down, I'm obviously not going to go to the extent of trying to, like, call for your deplatforming. I'd never do that. Like, I don't believe in taking away people's voices. But if it happens to you, that's just fucking karma. I'm not gonna lose any fucking sleep over it. This is one of those things. If you're talking about people's IRL shit just to, like, fucking take shots at them, and then, like, and again, it's kind of fucking crazy, right? Like, this began because Hidden was like, I can't believe that my face was shown on a stream. I can't believe that was done to me. And you're in a server where people talking shit about Monstrous's kid? Fucking what? Somebody who's like Monstrous has taken pains to break away from the online... Like, the fuck is wrong with you? Don't come crying for sympathy when shit like this... When you're doing shit like this. $5 from Huladra? I am definitely reading that wrong. My apologies. Hold on, let me move some stuff on OBS so my names are actually getting better. Also, I'm very dyslexic. Haludra Dancer, that's not better. I'm definitely reading that wrong. Thank you. For the 5, I need an edit of Care Bears overlapping with RTC bullshit. Just have Lyo's voice coming out of Braveheart screaming at somebody. That's actually a fucking great suggestion. Hidden is just another crystal. Crystal double standard. Everyone's got fucking double standards in this. It's infuriating.
I was trying to make a point because you were talking about...
You didn't make your point. You didn't make your point. Because when there are public calls that I know of and I get a hold of, or someone messages me and says, hey, Monstrous, just so you know, Kaiju's in this call, I will either go to them or they come to me and say, hey, do you want me to edit Kaiju out? Or I will say, hey, can you edit Kaiju out? I will go to them directly when I have an issue. And if they tell me no, whatever, it's not a big deal, I'll get over it. But what I don't do is go to somebody else and say, wow, what a piece of shit for not just editing the kid out. You did that. Because I didn't post your pictures in Guac Barrel for Beckett to just find. I just posted them because we were having a laugh one day.
To be fair, you don't call me Getsy anymore. What do I call you? Getzer? Gets? Oh, fuck. I'm so bad at this. But I am so grateful for all the donations and support, like and subscribe. It is, as always, the fucking best. I love making content for you guys. I'm glad you're having fun.
Which, by the way, I'd love to point out, not only has Sin watched us make fun of you twice, he has said nothing both times. And I don't care what Sin says. He's like, oh, I'm too blunt to notice. We called you by your name, not your real name, which, by the way, I know, because... No offense, Hidden, you're fucking dumb when it comes to your social media. It took me 30 minutes to find all your social media, your family, and Sin.
Yeah, so, okay, I want to be clear about this. These are all now locked down. These are all now locked down. They've actually done the correct thing and just been like, everything's private, yada, yada, yada. Holy shit. I mean... Zach was surprised when I handed him a fucking list. I never found Hidden's Facebook, to my knowledge. This chick has some of the worst fucking OPSEC I've ever seen. Now, real fucking important here. Just because somebody has bad OPSEC and bad like fucking general security around themselves doesn't mean that you can necessarily be like, no, your Facebook's public. That's not how this works. even if like that's not technically doxing per se, because it's like public profile and that shit, it's still bad form. People are going to look at it and be like, it's close enough to fucking doxing. It's when you've got things where it's like, hey, my public name is in a news article. It's been on the television. I've used it to promote other works. Like, I don't know, I've written a book or something. I've, my name's out there. That kind of shit. That's the point when it's like, okay, cool. Well, you've presented that to an audience in a way that's undeniably attached to you. Like at that point, I just fucking don't. Now, here's the correct way to handle it. Monstrous, while angry, is like, hey, I found all this shit. You're an idiot. Do something about it. And then Hidden went and did something about it. Okay? Now, I was also asked not to show Hidden's face on stream tonight. I had no intention of doing so. Would have been funny if I was like, well, I wasn't going to, but now I'm gonna. No. Like, unless there's a reason now, I won't. And generally, I don't need to. Okay, I don't tend to take the piss too much out of people's physical appearances, because again, let's not throw stones in glass houses, okay, boys and girls. We had this with the hairline thing the other day. I'm like, okay, chill out. But yes, if you're functioning in these spaces, you should be careful. That's the reality. Be careful about like those previous associations and things. And from the other side, if you find shit, either tell people and be like, hey, I found this thing of yours. You should probably do something about that. Or alternatively, shut the fuck up about it, especially if it was difficult to find. Just keep that to yourself, okay?
I'm not going to go out there and post it anywhere because it's not my business to do. But if I found it, I can guarantee you somebody else found it. And I know Asuka went to you and said, hey, by the way, your friends and your family are on your Instagram page, just so you know. You got mad at me, and rather than coming to me and saying, hey, Monstrous, why did Beckett post my pictures on stream? What happened? Can you tell me what led up to that? You went to Asuka. You were talking to Asuka, you were talking to Angie, and then Asuka went to Lio, and Lio had to come to me. Not Asuka, not you, not Angie, nobody else. You could have come to me, which I told you multiple times, regardless of whether I dislike you. People who don't like me, come to me and talk to me when there's an issue. So why can't you do that? Instead of dragging my child, my 3-year-old, into a conversation about adults.
Because I was assuming that what was going to happen is either you dragging me into gulag, or you just, getting heated at me and it turning into a screaming match.
Okay, it doesn't matter if it turned into a screaming match. You could have sat there and
said, Jesus Christ. I was... Dude, Jesus Christ, you're in this anime. Fucking hell. Can you imagine? Listen, the reason I talked shit about your child is because I thought you'd get angry at me if I came and talked to you one-on-one. Like, fucking what?
Hey, Monstrous, how come you posted my pictures in vlog? Can you tell me what happened? Or, hey, Monstrous, I noticed that my pictures were on Beckett's stream. Can you tell me what led up to that? And I still would have told you. Even if I was yelling, I still would have told you. I have no reason to sit there and lie to you about that. You had no reason to drag my child, my 3-year-old, into this conversation, especially not after I've defended Gilded's child to him multiple times, regardless of whether he disagreed. I have openly, outwardly, and often complained about children under the age of 18 being dragged into adult conversations. And you dragged my child into this. And the only reason I didn't start shit anywhere else is because Lio asked me not to. Because I was about to. There was no need to drag my 3-year-old into this.
For the record, that was after Monsters caused problems in your server, because I wasn't even aware, of that until after it happened.
That's true. He didn't know I was going to do that. I did that on my own volition. Nobody else is complicit in that. I did that on my own.
I assumed as much.
So.
And you're right. I shouldn't have done that. and I apologize. You don't have to accept that, but I do apologize.
You're right, I'm not going to accept it.
Based. Okay, so here's the thing. If you're sorry about something constantly, if you're always sorry about the same fucking thing, you're not really sorry. Okay? Hidden has been caught in multiple servers, in multiple situations, talking shit. And then whenever Hidden's confronted, it's always the same thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I thought people would be angry at me. And then Hidden gets really surprised when people get fucking angry at her. Like, fucking what? Could you imagine if I did that? Could you imagine? Oh my god, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that I did a stream on you next week. I'm really sorry I did that stream on you the week after. I can't believe I did. Listen, I'm not sorry for anything, okay? I'm not sorry. I don't fucking care. That's why I keep doing it. KHD cast with the 5. Hidden is a major coward for attacking Monstrous Kid instead of a 1 versus 1 Monstrous straight up privately. Yeah, like, look, Monstrous is very contactable, okay? You can DM Monstrous and be like, I hate you. She'll respond with good. and like, the other side is, like, Hidden's had this access for the entire time. This has been a recurring fucking pattern with Hidden of having access to people and they're not fucking doing it. What kind of mod are you? Your only thing, the only thing you have is being a fucking Janny. That's it. I'm Hidden Heroine. I'm the owner of the Supreme Court and I'm a mod in Catslayer. That's it. That's your fucking personality. And the irony is, you're shit at being a mod because you can't handle conflict. You can't handle the direct, fuck off, what are you doing? It's the baseline. Holy shit.
Because there was no need to do it. So,
yeah.
Well, that, and unfortunately, running around saying this stuff, you feed into Doofus Dork and his nonsense here, going on about safe spaces and how this is my fault. Also, I don't think he knows what doxing means, but okay.
Oh, that's the other. Again, I'm going to reiterate. I didn't dox you because it was your pictures that you posted on your public Hidden Heroine Twitter that other people got before I ever did, because I got them from their Discord. They gave them to me.
It's why it was corrected. I never claimed you doxed me.
Okay, then you need to correct other people when they say no. It's not a technically, it's a I did not dox you. Because doxing implies malicious.
Eddie with the 9.99. Nah, dude, make it a bit. Start every stream with I'm sorry to the last person you made a stream on, and then start talking about who the current stream is about. God, that would be so funny if I did back-to-back streams on the same person as well. That'd be fucking great. I might do that, Teddy. That's actually pretty funny.
There's nothing malicious behind what I did. I didn't send those. I didn't even ask Beckett.
Yes, if I remember correctly, I did correct that and told people that you weren't doxing me because the pictures were publicly available.
Correct. So, and this whole like puppeteer shadow council bullshit, by the way, granted, it's gonna give Guac Barrel a laugh, but the fact of the matter is, Live doesn't listen to us for shit.
True.
We have told him multiple times to throw you away.
Yeah,
True. Every fucking listen, everyone fucking hates Hidden. I can't stress this enough. Like everyone within Guac hates Hidden. They think Hidden's like a fucking snake. Can't imagine who caused that. Fucking God, they must be wildly manipulative. $5 from Getzer. Hidden better give her soul to God because our ass belongs to Monstrous now, true and based.
Multiple over the past 6 months. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
Chris the Narc with the call in. How you doing, bro?
I'm good. I was playing Destiny and I got bored.
Came here to laugh at Hidden.
I came here to just completely just drink in the cope. The sheer cope. This person. Did they want to be a commentary channel?
Yeah.
Is that what I'm trying to remember about Hidden?
Yeah. This was the launching pad of their career, my brother. This was it was a baseline.
Just give up.
Just
you already lost the war, dude. It's over.
Fucking hell. I can't imagine being this much of a pussy with shit. Like, because, like, it's one thing when people talk shit and you don't care. Like, I do this all the time. I'm just like, I don't give a shit. Like, you can see what I'm like when people actually annoy me. With people like Crystal. But it's quite rare, actually. But being on the other side of, like, actually being fucking ass mad about it, and, like, just doing all this bitchy behind the scenes shit, and then still fucking up. Like, how are you part of, like, 2 different coup servers? Technically 3. And you still fuck all this up this much? I don't get it.
Well, the thing is, if they're part of 3 different servers that all fell apart because they were all coups against each other, and they are the center of that, kind of shows what kind of person we're dealing with. A self-destructive retard. That's literally the only way it can be seen. So, Hidden trying to make a commentary channel. Imagine what they're going to do if they get a career. They will be self-destructive and destroy everything around them. They'll just be a problem, not something of a good channel.
Their first commentary video was going to be on someone called Beanskis. And Beanskis is in the chat and things. And Beanskis, I don't want to get too far into it. But the Beanskis drama is some of the most glub shito, retarded, like, useless stuff ever. No one cares.
So Doc on the radio drama.
God, it's worse. It's worse.
How is it worse than
3 people cared about it.
3 people cared.
3 people cared.
Why make the video then?
And it was like a year ago, 2 years ago, that all ever happened.
Why are you making the video?
No,
what's the point? What's the point of making the video? It's 2 years old and there are 3 people. Hidden. I'm just gonna give you like some sage advice. Just stop. Think of a different topic. If you're gonna actually get into commentary, which you really shouldn't, pick a different topic. Anything else. It's like literally, I don't care. Anything else?
499 from Teddy. Last donor. Read Jack and Dur's painting comment. It brings up a good point. Thank you, Teddy, and thank you for all your support as always, bro. Teddy, he needs to stop paying you for these ideas instead of you paying to have them read them.
Yeah, he's right. But this is the thing. I'm seeing people in chat. They're already like, let them do it. Yeah, obviously, let them fuck up and make the channel. But this is like the thing I want to tell Hidden is that you already have like a dedicated A-log group. You will be transformed into a more significant lolcow. Like you're already on the outs with that.
Yeah, there's no space to move. Like again, Hidden could come out with some banger content, but it would take like a year for people to really start taking Hidden seriously after all of this. Like rebuilding
hair.
Yeah, that's the problem. You'd basically, actually, to be fair, the only way Hidden's actually going to have a career as a commentary channel is being a non-Artcom commentary channel.
Mm-hmm. Or they completely shift their content in general so that nobody knows that they are this person, this hidden person.
Well,
because they already have so much on them.
They're like, they do. So their previous YouTube channel was never got any traction. It's from years ago, but it's animation. And it's not bad. That's what's so confusing about it. Hidden's actual ability to draw, create art, and animate is fine. It needs refinement, but there's certainly an audience for that, which is what's so like insane about all of this at the underlying level. Like, Hidden has an actual talent. Like, I have to sit here and laugh at people, okay? I'm a talentless hack. Hidden can actually do something and doesn't. It's so confusing.
And they want to use those skills for the dumbest fucking art form of creation.
Yeah, I don't know if people outside of like commentary creation know this, but most commentary creators, at least the ones who sort of aren't insufferable, we're all aware that what we do is essentially like bottom of the barrel laughing at shit. Like none of us are like, this is high art. And
no, none of us.
Clowns on the internet. Like Tommy said this. You're a clown on the internet. People give you money and they watch you and they support you, and you clap the cymbals together and you dance. That's it.
That's just every creator. You could say that about everybody. Colossal's crazy is among like a fucking clown. Everybody's a clown. Like everybody who does internet drama or internet in general, anything online involving content creation, Tommy is right, is a clown. And that's all you are. And if you try to take the moral high road, like an example through Lyle, right? It's like, oh, I'm going to change the world through Discord or something. You're already losing. You're already making an uphill battle for yourself for no reason, and you eventually will be like torn apart and eaten alive for it. And that's where I see Hidden going.
Well, that's what's fucking happened. I mean, I've just gone through the list, and I think I have actually been responsible for an awful lot of the downfall. I've sort of documented it.
You're the music biz Marty to Hidden.
So depressing. Anytime.
No one in this chat will understand that reference.
North with the 5. I only cared about Hidden making the video because I wanted material to laugh at. Yeah, true. And get there with the 2. Hidden should just give up and be a Let's Player. Yeah, that would be better content. Do you want to watch the end of this with me then, and then we'll get onto your call?
Oh god, yeah.
Okay.
I have to re-listen to my call again. Ugh.
Yeah. There's only 12 minutes left this one. We'll get that.
And we have told Lyle multiple times to get rid of your trifling ass, and he wouldn't listen for some reason. But we don't control him. He's not super duper influenced by us to the point where he's making decisions in Cat Slayer based on what we say to him. Because if he was, Cat Slayer would have been a much different place, and you would have been gone months ago.
Yeah, that is something that needs to be corrected in Hive.
Imagine sitting in a call and finding out that the only reason you're still in the community is the person you've been bitching about. Like, that's just fucking embarrassing.
That's got to be gut punching. It's just like, yeah, I fucking hate this guy. The one guy is the guy who's keeping you around, like allowing you to operate without people just completely dogpiling you, like that. That's Lio, right? Lio's the one that's keeping them around and not protecting them, but being like, oh, they're not that bad. They're not that bad.
Actually protecting them.
Bro,
actively
Lio,
protecting them.
why do you do this? Why do you do this?
What I fucking said.
Like,
he's not just like, oh, she's fine. He's defended Hidden to me. He's defended Hidden to me more than he's defended any. Fucking, I don't know. Pick a reason. I've got no fucking idea. I think it's because I honestly think it is because Lio wants to believe that like Lio lost so many friends during the whole coup thing that the ones that were left from that previous like old Senate group, he wanted to keep around. And so he wanted to sort of like have redemption arcs for people. It's just that sometimes it's a lost cause, you know?
So yes, some people are not worth having around if they continue to drag you down with them. It's just not worth it. Like, bro, Lio, bro, come on. Like, I know I've laughed at you. You're like, oh, yeah, Chris is a detractor of mine. No, I'm so fascinated by the machinations of your mind. Like, you do everything wrong. It's like, actually, it's so intriguing to me. I have never seen somebody be this more stubborn than anything other than Flamenco. Like, just constantly doing the wrong decisions every single time. And people try to help, and then you keep making the wrong decisions. And fireside chats need to happen. It's like, dude, you need to cut out the toxicity. Please.
It's just, like, he doesn't want this either. Bro. He just doesn't want this either. He's just like, I just want to talk about nerd shit. Like, again, he gets dragged in for whatever reason, but like he wants Cat Slayer to be a drama-free zone. He hasn't gone back to doing drama calls, like as in like dragging people into like fucking we're gonna hold you to account like fucking stages.
Right, and here's my retort to that. If he really wants to get out of it, he should just delete all the Discords and stop engaging them at all.
True and based.
If he really wants to move his content past that and stop getting wrapped up in all the interpersonal bullshit, just delete the Discords. Let all these people run free and let them get eaten alive.
That'd be so good.
Like seriously, just let them go. Let the weak get eaten by the other creators that are gonna A-log them, and don't let it be your problem anymore. None of these people are your family, anything. They are just people on the internet. Stop putting so much stock in them.
Getzer with a 5. We finally get rid of Doodles, but are left with whitier copies. Copycats, yeah, like it is fucking insane. I mean, we're dealing with the dregs here. I didn't lie to you about the content. Also, Zyle's giving you shit in the chat, Chris. Chris, how
Yeah,
come you
I
can't
don't know
talk
why.
like this on your channel?
I talk like this on my channel. I do, but nobody watches. Nobody pays attention to when I'm making like an actual valid point in regards to stuff because I like to make things more interesting by screaming. So I like to keep the retards' attentions.
I like that. I like that. It's the version of Diorio the other night on the Destiny stream, basically with a load of fucking capture devices for everybody. Like,
Yeah, essentially, instead of me putting Subway Surfers, it's me yelling.
Pantalotl, I cannot pronounce that, I really apologize. For 5, let's all remember that Lyra scolded a child in a Discord VC in the middle of Walmart. That is true. Fucking
That is true.
great.
That is true. That is maybe the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. But dude, delete Discord. Seriously, like I know I've like clowned the fuck out of you, bro. Because I know you watch Beckett's streams and shit gets back to you. But like, dude, real talk, man to man, just delete Discord for your own mental sanity. For everything in your life, it would just make your life better. I'm like borderline about to delete my own, and it is just a server that no one talks in.
I was thinking about this recently with my Discord, which is like it's not like a closed thing, but it's not something I actively promote. It's a bit of a legacy. But I was like, do I reopen this? Do I reboot? I was like, nah, it's just not. It's not worth it. I like it being little
more issues.
Yeah, I like it being a little community of old school watchers and things. But yeah, it just Discord's. I mean, you look at the Chris Tyson stuff, and you're just like, it's not fucking worth it.
Well, hold on, but the Chris Tyson stuff, that dude was sending Shadman links to kids and like.
Yeah, but it's always some
sizes.
fucking freak. I'm gonna. Well, we'll talk. We might talk about that at the weekend. I'm gonna go over Demon Mama's Discord server.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah, it should be good.
How are they handling all
I don't know. It's
videos
locked down.
on-
I've got a pull of their server from 10 months ago with about 2 years worth of stuff on it. So we've got
Ooh,
it should be interesting.
Oh no.
What is it you think that they controlled me to do, anyways?
Well, not me, but people do think that Guac, influenced you to have a certain perspective of me and treat this like server a certain way, and allow some shit that they perceive as something you wouldn't have let slide before.
Okay,
Please.
let's get down to some specifics here.
God.
How do I treat the server that's influenced by Glocks?
I think people are referring to the fact that people are allowed to be, I don't want to say cruel, but certainly like more mean to each other than usual, and that is something they weren't used to back from Senate.
Senate, well known for being kind to people. Fuck off.
Yep.
Come on.
Okay.
Very nice place full of just really phenomenal people.
Depends on the
Maybe-
situation and what happened.
Well, I think it comes down to specific situations like Reaver not being taken seriously and, taking that in as you not caring, or, people bullying London every single day, or like the stuff with Soda, though I had to clarify that, when it came to Soda, you did put your foot down and you told people to stop, so...
Okay, the stuff with Reaver, I've said before, I'll say again, I cannot magically make people respect somebody. Reaver should have put their foot down, and they didn't. And instead ran, which unfortunately seems to be Reaver's go-to. I liked Reaver as a person, or at least I did. Don't know how I feel about them now. But that's...
I'm gonna skip this because I can't remember and I don't
away
care.
from Catslayer that people saw as you trying to like get away from the public eye just to be cruel, though they don't know how you behave to the calling Wag.
What are you talking about?
Well, there were instances where sometimes when you had a disagreement in the server, you did ask people to step out of Catslayer into Guac Barrel or into Thunderdome,
Yeah.
one of the two.
Well,
And people
I never asked anybody to come into Thunderdome.
Okay, yeah. Then it's just Greg, and people saw that as like you trying to get into a space where you could do whatever the fuck you wanted without adhering to what you put down into what you wanted to change.
Okay, and what are we talking about what I wanted to change? Are we talking about my behavior or the server as a whole?
I'm assuming people were talking about your behavior because you were talking about how you wanted to move away from specific behaviors. And people assumed, since you pulled them away to Glock, which is a space that is vastly different from Cat's Lair, you were being the way that Glock was being in those colds, and hence assumed you weren't willing to change.
Okay, I gotta clarify this. I cannot tell you how many times Lio has stepped in a guac call and been like, was that really necessary? Do we really have to do this? And we always told Lio yes. And he vehemently would disavow and disagree with the shit that we said. So, no. This notion is absolutely fucking preposterous.
I also want to say that multiple times people in Guac have been like, can we talk to this person because they're an idiot? And Lio's been like, no, because Lio cucks content all the time. No, they'll be sad. They don't deserve it. The only people who get dragged into... There's two types of, like, mean bullying calls that happen in Guac. It is the people who go there of their own volition and can't deal with it. Because, like, you gotta remember, people like Gilded are in Guac. Like, fucking Gallagher is in Guac. Gallagher goes into Guac calls just to stir shit randomly. He'll be like, so... should we debate whether rape jokes are funny? Like, just to annoy people, okay? And then, like, some people will go in and do shit like this and try and fight with Lio, and then it goes really badly for them because they just willingly walk into the den. Or people who are in Cat's Lair who, like, as far as I can tell, are, like, crazy. Like, the person who was like, I want to be an arms dealer would be, like, an example of somebody... I believe that call happened in Cat's Lair, but that's the sort of people where there's just, like, fucking insane shit, okay? But this isn't a defense for Lio, by the way. It's more the fact that Lio keeps cucking content and being like, hey, I'm going to, like, I'm going to be nice to people. You're surrounded by weirdos, okay? Some of these people, like, actually need to end up in some of these fucking calls. I have been in multiple GCs with Lio and pals. Lio is constantly simp for Hidden. Yeah, constantly. Gilded every time. It's what's so frustrating about this. Like, Hidden is literally attacking him and being like, I can't believe that you've done these things. All Lio's done is defend this bitch. It's crazy. Also, Boogie Fan 199. Hi Chris, how you doing?
It's nice, but like, what I don't get that though. Like, I get it. He wants to stay friends with all these people, but at what cost? Do you want to continue being friends with these? I'm just gonna say leeches on your fucking mental life, your mental health, and your life. Like, what is the point of that? Like, what do you get out of that?
Fuck only knows.
Like, yeah, I don't get it. Like, this is why the dude is constantly just being revamped into this shit. He just won't let it go.
It stresses him out as well. It annoys him. It actually annoys him. He doesn't like this. I don't get it. Why do it? Is Reaver like 35? Oh god, that's fucking so depressing. Okay. I don't know who this Reaver person is. God. So you're saying Lio's audience are a bunch of psychos? No, I'm saying that, like, within Cat's Lair, there is a mix of people within Lio's, like, circle. There are the people who are, like, super, like, want to be edgy and want to be like Lio. They want to do this. This is why the shit keeps happening with, like, people like Crystal and Hidden. They want to be like Lio. They're desperate to be feared and respected because they don't have any of that in their real lives. That's why they're doing it. And then people who are genuinely, actually vulnerable people who are autists on the internet. And that's why I don't talk about some of them, because they can't defend themselves against somebody like me. And somebody like me actually bothers them because the worst thing, it reminds them of being at school and being bullied. And I do actually have sympathy for these people because they're just trying to fucking exist. But
so you were bullied in school. That's why.
I'm ginger. Of course I was fucking bullied in school. What sort of comment is that?
Yeah. That's true. You soulless fuck.
Okay, well, it toughened me up. Now when people bully me, I, cry quietly about it and pretend it doesn't bother me. It's fine.
Real man shit.
Yeah, real man shit. I've recovered. I just get into the cover. I Harry Potter myself. Maybe he wants to rebuild his fan family. He doesn't, Lauren. I'd love to say that Lio is done. He won't bring anyone else close to him. He's actually trying to distance from certain people. What Lio, to my impression, is most trying to do is rebuild the relationships with people like Weebus, Busy, Drunkle, fucking Baji, Monstrous, those kind of relationships are the ones that like Lyo's trying to rebuild and actually seems to enjoy more, frankly. And I've said this to him. It's like, you have more fun in Guac than you do in anywhere else.
Nonsense.
And I would also like to point out that the reason why Lyo wants to pull
Shut up,
people
Ginger
into
Tree.
Guac is because he probably, I would wager, thinks that they have no business being in Cat Slayer. Like the fucking weirdo arms dealer who was going absolutely bananas in Cat Slayer, who we had to like fucking wrangle in, you know, or the other fucking idiot who had come in and walk because they were
Multi?
like,
Yeah, multi.
yeah, no. Well, multi too. No, I was talking about
Unicat?
Oh my god. Yeah,
Like
that one.
Oh, okay.
Unicat was a pseudo terrorist.
That one.
That's not even an exaggeration. They literally wanted, like, their ultimate desire was to be an arms dealer.
Great heavens.
Multi's an absolute wackadoo who cannot possibly grasp reality. Why would you want that in Cat Slayer?
Oh yeah, this chick wanted a chick or guy, I can't remember which, wanted to be a fucking arms dealer. They were doing this edgy thing of like, I just want to deliver arms, and I want to be like a warlord of death or some shit. And it was just like, Jesus. Yeah, obviously they got dragged into a call. They were a fucking weirdo, even by Cat Slayer standards.
Because there's decent and vulnerable people in there. I don't want to get hurt by being around lunacy. So if I think the call is going to go in a negative direction off the bat, there have been very few, but there have been occasions where people have been brought into Guac. And when I'm in these calls, I conduct myself the exact same way I do in general. I'm not here to sling slurs at them. I don't do anything like that. In fact, I get fussed at for being too patient with them.
This is true.
Like Multi.
Yep.
That is
Monstrous and Weebus are the #1 haters of my approach.
You do be hating.
Actually, not true. The #1 hater of Lyo's approach to everything is Jace. Unquestionably, it's fucking Jace. Jace hates this shit. He thinks Lyo's out of his mind.
1000%.
Because they just want to laugh at a moron. I want to get down to the nitty gritty and find out what their actual issue with me is to see if maybe there's something there that needs to be corrected. Whether on my end or theirs.
Is Lyo driving? Maybe.
And the fact of the matter is, go ahead.
Lyo will talk when he's like on the phone.
Did Lyle get diagnosed yet with autism?
I think anybody who looks at Lyo is gonna be like, yeah, probably. I think that's a safe assumption. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but he said he was getting tested, right?
I don't know. I haven't asked him.
Am I misremembering that?
I'll DM him. Like, Lyo, have you got official diagnosis for your autism? Can we have a name for it? Okay. Is it unique?
Maybe I can understand him better.
I want to see Lyo get into a call with Smaggle.
I would fucking kill for that content.
That would be so fucking good.
Okay, I'll convince Smaggle. You convince Lyo. Just convince Lyo that you're bringing into a call like some kind of like some retarded predator. We just tell Smaggle he's meeting someone important.
That'd be so fucking good. Oh, by the way, side note, speaking about people you're associated with, what's happening with Confusing?
He's not a Jew.
That's worse than faking cancer. I can't believe he's done this.
I know. I can't believe he lied to me. You know, when we first met each other, he said, "Yeah, I'm the Jew of commentary," and I'm like, "Cool."
He's not even Jewish.
And then me, making Jew jokes about it, laughing about like penny pinching him. Makes Jew jokes in my videos about himself. Not even Jewish. It's crazy, bro. My editor lied to me about his fucking Judaism.
Good evening,
I can't get
Lavender.
over that.
That's fucking amazing.
I can't get over it. I can't get over it. It's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Get HD cards with the 2. Smaggle would body Lyo with facts and logic. True. Smaggle is the true commentary god.
Smaggle is
No, go
fair.
ahead.
You take assumptions and you run with them unironically as though they are fact. I don't do that to you, so I don't understand where the actions of doing it to me come from. I genuinely
mean,
don't.
I don't know how much of Hive you have seen and how much has been shared to you, but I do want to make it clear that I have defended you on occasions
You
where
have.
people went genuinely too far, assuming the worst of you. And I literally offered them the perspective that I could, where it was you are within your right to be angry or within your right to react a certain way. So I did try to correct that. I can't be around the server all the time. I don't see everything, and sometimes I just skim past messages, which is on me because as a moderator in Hive, I should not do that.
The point is, though, this is not behavior I think you'd allow about any actual friends you've had. I genuinely don't. And if it is, that's actually kind of horrifying, but that ship has sailed. Because unfortunately, as we can see demonstrated even in the DMs, or not DMs, the messages being posted, what little banter did grab, you immediately going into assumption mode feeds the people who can't use rational thought processes. Immediately thinking I had something to do with it when I didn't even know what was happening. Because I don't keep up with Beckett, because I don't care about him.
That's so hurtful. I don't know how I'm going to recover from this. Apparently, Lyo doesn't care about me.
That is the worst. That is the worst thing that you could ever hear.
I've put in so much work.
He's disowned you, child.
Samus for the 2. I wish Hidden winds up missing. Well, she is hidden, so it would be hard to tell which one that was. Fuck. Hold on, let's listen to that again.
What little banter did grab, you immediately going into assumption mode feeds the people who can't use rational thought processes. Immediately thinking I had something to do with it when I didn't even know what was happening. Because I don't keep up with Beckett, because I don't care about him. Just some dork who needs an actual hobby and an actual life.
I have an actual hobby. I also build Gundams. Fuck you. Okay.
Wow. You're getting roasted, bro.
I DM'd him when I heard this. I was like, I reject that I am a dork. I'm a nerd. He was like, you care about audio balancing and like a load of other technical stuff. You're a dork. And I was like, I can't even be mad. That's actually a good definition. But fuck you. I have a hobby. It's laughing at people. It's a legitimate hobby. I want to point this out, by the way. I edited this call because there was private information in it. So it was like, you can't put this out unless it's edited. And I was like, I'll edit it. I left this in. I was more than happy to leave Lyo, talking shit about me and being actually kind of funny about it. More than happy to leave it in. Do you know why? Because if people laugh at me, I don't fucking care. Hidden. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who gives a shit? Like, it just doesn't fucking matter.
And sooner or later, his
Not
nonsense is
everyone's
going to
gonna
come.
like you.
Sorry, say that again?
Not everyone's gonna like you.
Yeah.
You just get over it. They shit on you, you move on.
Yeah. It doesn't... None of... Fucking people are so precious about shit. Holy shit.
Back and bite him in the butt, because it always does with people like that.
Yes.
So why you're
Beckett
so
is in the
pressed about
arts
him, I
that
don't
he
know.
walks through.
He's covered me a lot more than he's covered you.
Also true.
Which, I'm going to be frank, I don't know how that's happened. Because,
I'm a larger target. I got more stuff out there about me.
sure, but considering how easy it was to find his social media, and therefore Sin's social media,
Getzer with $2. Will you be my friend, Chris?
Consider it.
Oh, the way you gave me money to ask to be Chris's friend. That's kind of cute.
I now know how like every other streamer that calls into like Augie stream feels. You know, it's like they donate to Augie to make Augie ask the questions to the people on the call. Now I understand.
It's all part of
Now
it.
I get it.
See, you just need to have me call into your streams more. We'll balance the scales.
Yeah,
Now-
$3 whole.
Fuck off. Well, actually, that's probably generous in the case of me.
Like, you think,
that is generous.
Who gives it? Nah, no one gives a shit what I think. It's all good.
like,
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
with all due respect, I know that you say that you're not a racist, but I have now seen what your husband's family says, and with the way that I yelled, "I told you so," was insane. Especially after we were told exactly what Sin said about how people of color should be happy with the role that they are given in life, which I cannot be.
Okay, so apparently I need to clarify this. Sin didn't say that. Apparently, and I'm going on apparent here because so the current narrative is Sin is racist. I don't care. I don't care. I'm hearing this all secondhand. But apparently what Sin said was people of color should be like something along the lines of should be happy with the like movie roles or acting roles they get because they need that for representation. And they should also should be happy if they're playing villains. And I'm like,
How is that racist?
I don't know. I don't know. There's
I'm
other.
like, actually confused by that statement.
I don't know. There's other stuff. I'm probably missing a load of context here. I'm sure somebody is going to explain in detail how Sin is racist at some point. I will be waiting for it. Priestess with the 2. Beetle Pins makes the superior Care Bears. This is also true.
Can't to tell you how fucking racist that sounds. And if you don't grasp how racist that sounds, wow.
May I ask where he said that?
From what we were told, it was in Hive.
I'm gonna look that up later because
Feel free.
as much as
That
I
sounds
assume
worse,
you would
actually.
lie to me, I would like to see it.
Well, that's why.
The thing to keep in mind is all these people are fucking woke scolds. They're like, oh no, we need equality and to be nice to each other. And they're constantly in communities which are bullying disabled people, bullying people of like different like persuasions, generally speaking, using slurs when it's convenient to them. And apparently now, in a secondary hidden server, they're making like, they're calling Hitler like hidden Hitler and like making fucking like racist. I don't know. It just seems weird. We just do it in public.
Also, Darwin, to answer you, dwarves should be happy with their acting roles. Yes, Peter Dinklage set dwarves back by years.
Look
It's
at the
true.
well, actually, tell you what set dwarves years back by years. It was the live action Sleeping Beauty or Snow White,
Yeah.
where she
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
that-
and then no one watched the movie. Did it? Yeah, I didn't even realize it had come out.
It came out?
I think so.
What?
I think
Like,
it came out.
legit?
Yeah, I think it did.
That's crazy.
I think well, she did like destroyed her career overnight. It was actually kind of fucking incredible.
You gotta love it.
I was told. That's and if I'm incorrect, I wouldn't know because the only person who would have been able to tell us if we were right or wrong, you immediately sussed them out, locked them down, and kicked them out. Well, actually, they left, but you immediately sussed them down, locked everything, and decided, well, they don't need to know anything else. So how are we to know? So I mean, this isn't the first conversation. This isn't the first time I've had a conversation with Sin where he said some pretty fucking like sus stuff like that. Maybe not to that degree, but.
And for the record, the "I told you so" is directed towards me.
That's true.
I see.
Because
I
Lyle
didn't think
continues
Sin
to
had
defend
values
everyone.
like that. Yeah, because I'm stupid.
Yes, yes, you are.
He's beginning to believe.
Couldn't tell you. It's all right. I'm used to it. Anything else we need to cover, or are we done here for now?
So this is the point where I cut out all the like fucking Count Chocula shit because fucking who cares, bro? Just keep your fucking head down and shut the fuck up. Jesus, what a fucking loser.
I think we're done, but if anyone else has anything they want to say, then
The only thing that I'm gonna add, and I mean this as respect.
How good is my edit here as well? You wouldn't even know I'd removed anything. So good.
No,
Actually,
not until you pointed it out.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I'm proud of it. Took me 2 seconds. Took me 2 fucking seconds. Okay, should hire me. I've got Jewish heritage.
How Jewish? How Jewish are you?
My grandmother or great grandmother converted to Catholicism, but I'm Jewish down like Jewish blood down like the mother's line, apparently. I don't know. I've never had
Not
like
Jewish
a test.
enough.
Not Jewish enough. Well, I tried. Let's see with 2. ACC have arguments for agreeing with each other. True.
I can. Hidden, if I were you, I'm not
Jewish
used. I'm
enough.
not telling you what to do. If I were you, I would quit stuff, but I would explain to everyone why you're quitting stuff. I'm not used. I'm not telling you what to do. Let the record be clear. I'm not telling you what to do. But for me, if I was in your shoes, like, this would be the line for me. I mean, actually, I would have hit the line many, many times ago. But
Is this
the
for
fact
me
that
or?
no, I'm talking to Hidden.
Oh.
The fact that this has come up again, the fact that this is another conversation that you're having, you just had a conversation with Lio, but the fact that this is another conversation that you're having with Lio, the fact that you've breached his trust again after he's told you multiple times not to do that, he's, I guess, somewhat forgiven you for it. The fact that he's kept you on staff at the request of his
Ellington with the 2. He's Jewish. Thanks, buddy.
friends
Not
who
enough.
aren't on his staff. Like, this would be it. But I would say why. I would say what I did wrong. You don't have to. I'm not telling you to again. But that's what I would do if I was in your shoes. So take that however you like.
No, I was going to apologize. I just didn't want to interrupt the conversation. But yes, I recognize I fucked up and there's no excusing it. There's no, oh, I was in a dark place or whatever. That doesn't work. Regardless of how I felt at the time and regardless of, what I thought the space was going to be and how I was going to express myself, I shouldn't. And I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Okay, so that is the Hidden call. What's the fallout? Hidden has stepped down as a mod. They have been demodded. They requested demodding, but they are no longer a mod. Their Janny days are over.
They'll
R.I.P.
just find another way to be a Janny somewhere else.
Yeah, pretty much. So
They have the Janny mindset.
Yeah, it's inevitable. So this is the end of season 1 of Hidden Heroine, and I don't know whether we're going to get a renewal. I don't know whether we're going to get a season 2. I know some people have messaged me some other stuff, but I don't want to belabor a point, but I will have a look at it. We'll see what happens in the future. Right. Now, we get to the next thing on our little list, which is Chris. Chris himself. Where are we? Okay, so, Chris, you had a little adventure.
I regretted my adventure. I knew I would.
I've got to ask, how did you even end up calling in on this? I know we'll see, but like, at what situation did you?
How do I explain this? Okay, so you know how sometimes you get bored, like when somebody's stream is like so fucking boring, right? When you like the Diorio one. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I didn't give a fuck about January 6th stream. I did not care.
I won't tell
Nick.
Nick.
The autism wasn't doing it. Yeah, the autism wasn't doing it enough for me. So I gave up, and then I was scrolling through, and then Goblin's live stream popped up in my feed, and I was like, okay, what the fuck's this? I'm bored. There's 20 people watching. I click on it, and I'm like, oh, this looks like it's gonna be fun. I'll call in, and I'll just shit on some weirdo. And then I sat there for way too long, and it just kept dragging out and looping, and there was drunk people in the call, and I was like, ugh, kill me.
Well, I don't know if we'll watch all of it. Yes, this is the Goblin call. Goblin's doing really well. Go and subscribe to Goblin. I will put a link in the chat as well. There we go. Go give Goblin a sub, because if she keeps doing panel content like this, I can keep watching it on stream, and it's great.
I will not be calling in again. I won't be doing it. No offense to you, Goblin, but fucking Christ, I don't think I can do that again.
He'll say that. He will. I'll make him.
I always hated panels.
You're so good at
I
that.
always did.
So,
I hated them.
So the basic premise of this, I haven't seen the beginning of this stream. I've only seen like a chunk of it. But basically, there is some dude named what? what is it? Shade
I don't
Shade
remember that. Yeah.
Shade Tavish, who is into furry cub diaper porn, or furry cub diaper pictures that he just enjoys the
Pokemon.
art of. Yeah.
No, he doesn't just enjoy the art. He says he jerked off to it.
God.
He said he jerked off to it. Like, come on, that's a little more than just enjoying.
So this is our like bathtub Ross of ACC. I'm impressed. I'm impressed you've managed to find one. You're really embracing the Metica lifestyle.
You know me. Next, I'm gonna get cancer. I'm gonna get cancer, bro.
And I shall cover it. I may even say that you're lying about it just for the content.
Yeah, pull a Mersh. Say I'm lying about cancer.
Can't believe you do this. Okay.
I'll just show my medical reports on stream and call you a fat retard that lives with 3 cats.
Get to the 5. Lost Dono, have a good night, both of you, and thanks for putting up with my goofy ass. You're the best. Love having you in chat as always.
Female cop, gun drawn.
You're female cop, gun drawn.
Dayton, Ohio.
By the way, if anybody is sending anything on Stream Elements or has done, because I know occasionally people do, I lost access to the Stream Elements. I need to get it fixed this weekend, and I apologize because I think I might have missed some from like a week or 2 ago. Sorry about that.
Nice.
Yeah, no, I know. It's a whole thing. Anyway,
solid, bro. You know what? I can't come at you because I got banned from PayPal. So
yeah,
I can't really like come at you for that.
God, yeah, no, look, sometimes you just fuck up, okay? But yes, as always, I appreciate it.
Wait, did you try making a business account too when you had a personal account?
No, it's I'll explain it after stream. It's dumber than that. It's fine. We've still got access to Stream Elements. I just can't log into it, and I need to sort of log out in. But Jenny can log into it, and Jenny hasn't been around. So it's a whole thing. It's fine. Right, let's fucking go.
Here, so I could
I'm so bad at
read it out loud. I also might. I don't want to share screen the whole time because
get
there's
banned
some
from PayPal.
things I plan to show
Also, you're not
later
sharing
on.
the screen, Beckett.
Oh, okay. I suck. Sorry.
I had a personal account, and then it was like, hey, you could transfer it into a business account. And I was like, good, taxes. I could write those off. And they were like, lol, we tricked you, banned. And you can't access it around.
Okay. Jesus.
Yeah. That was like 2 years ago.
Okay. We're gonna start the stream a little bit, and then we're gonna jump ahead to when Chris joins.
That even if censored, I don't know if it's a good idea to show on stream. But we'll see. We will see. But yeah, you said, okay, Lamau, damn, you're good. And this is when I was going over Bruce Boinkers, which I know you don't like Bruce. To be fair, I don't think anyone likes Bruce, though. You said, let's collab sometime so I can laugh at you person to person.
Yes, but it was like 3 weeks ago that I lost the access. Well, it's like 4 weeks ago now. And I can't explain why on stream.
You're just getting shit on now.
Listen, she prolonged it. She prolonged it. Fucking Jenny.
Does she have to call in to like debate this?
No, because then I'd have to explain why I lost access, and she doesn't want to do that.
Unless you want to take the Lio route on this, I don't mind taking the bait either way. And then you also made this weird comment, also bordering a bit on lolly there, aren't you? I
was completely taking the piss with that. Like,
yeah, I figured because I think most people.
Getting angry Jenny in chat.
If you were referring to my avatar, because I don't know what else.
Dude, I can't get over
my
that he sounds
both
just like
models
Ross.
Are
yeah, it's weird.
Adult women. But I wasn't sure what you were referring to. Oh,
do I need to actually? I might need to show people who Bathtub Ross is. Just quickly.
You might need to give some lore. Because the chat, when I was going over it, were like, who the fuck is Bathtub Ross? And I'm like, bruh, you guys don't know the lore?
There is an entire Bathtub Ross stream on this channel, by the way. So that is a thing.
Wait, is it a... Hold on, wait, scroll up. Is that the one that archives all Medicare shit?
Oh, that is...
Top,
yeah. That's the Hookbox Chronicles, but this is the original stream. Not the original stream. but
Oh no, that's the entire saga.
yeah. So basically, Bathtub Ross is a story. It's a Medica story. It's probably one of Jim's most famous lolcow stories, where essentially Jim was watching a stream of these random fucking people. The person currently on stream is Rosie. And they were discussing the fact that Ross, who was sort of a known doxer and weirdo in the community, enjoyed watching YouTube videos of naked children in bathtubs, and how he was defending this as him wanting to be a parent. It's very weird.
Yeah, he wanted to be a parent, and he thought that the images were cute.
Yeah, that was his defense. This didn't work very well. Jim jumped in. Fucking King of Pole jumps in. And basically they start debating Ross on this. This occurs over, like, this stream. There's, like, then 2 other streams. One of which is on Killstream, before a final stream on Killstream, where, on Kumite. No, they're both on Kumite. Final stream on Kumite, where Jim's just like, I don't care about you. I think you should deactivate, to put it bluntly.
Wood chipper.
Yeah,
wood chipper. Let's
chipper.
go with that one. Wood chipper. Yeah.
But like Ross, it was like a level of spurg that would fit right in with some of this shit. So it's quite interesting how time is a flat fucking circle.
The only issue with this guy is that he didn't do the Ross screech.
Yes. Yeah, it's so good. I love the Ross screech. The Ross screech.
The iconic screech.
I love there's a bit in the Kumite one where he's like, Jim, the thing is, you keep saying this, Jim, but you don't care about me, Jim. I don't care about you, you fucking pedophile. Perfect.
Was that the guy who worked for school system? Yeah, he volunteered to be an elementary school teacher, or was he like a substitute? I'm trying to remember what
I have no idea. I think it was a teaching assistant. Apparently he said that this was part of a state program, and the state were aware of his, and I quote, pedophilic and rage towards children tendencies. He said that he had violent rage urges towards children, and apparently they put it, and everyone was like, no one believes you. That they were like, oh well, the best way to treat that is to put you in a school. No one believes that. So yeah, fucking insane shit.
We also talk about how my name is Red still. Like, how am I still labeled transphobic under Shinigami Eyes?
If you ever get unlabeled, I will go on Shinigami Eyes and make sure you're red again, okay?
Why would
because
you
it's
do
funny.
that?
Because it's funny. Because it's...
I'm being slandered.
Because it's funny. Right, okay.
Oh, you don't even have pills, bitch. You don't got the pills.
Good as. Listen, I'm doing it on the fly here, okay? It's what's on my desk. I'll go get a pill bottle at some point, okay?
My bad cow.
Sorry, it was late.
Oh no, you're fine. You're just in time. Besides, it's not like we were starting. I was just trying to get the chat up to speed on things.
Give me a second. Let me turn this up a little bit.
Okay, so I can just get some water really quick.
Yeah, you could get water, get whatever you need.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Yeah, so I guess I should give some background for how
I actually need
the
some
Shade
painkillers,
War
funnily enough.
started, and it started, at least for me, the first time I saw you was like in the server, though I don't think you were me interacted too much. I could be wrong.
I don't remember. Like, maybe when somebody was being a dumbass and we both were fucking
yeah,
making fun of them, or...
yeah,
but
well, that's just standard in drama servers, you know, you just interact with whoever, gel with whoever you gel with, and then take the piss out of whoever's being an idiot of the day. I do remember...
All right, I'm back.
Yeah,
sorry, go on.
It's fine. I do remember, however, with you, it started that, you got into a spat with Kato, and Kato went on found your Twitter and checked your Twitter likes. And
it was both her and Bruce.
Yeah, but then...
Wait, hang on. I'm sorry to interrupt. Are we live right now?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the heads up.
I did play your intro music, though, and I did tag you in, though.
Cool, thank you.
But yeah,
So this is Fox Azure talking. I've had run-ins with Fox Azure. Apparently they like me. I thank you.
and started in Inla.
They say in this call,
But
they're like, I don't
anyways,
fucking know.
People started posting the shit you liked on Twitter, which a lot of it looked like a lot of Cub shit, and but mainly diaper shit too, and like honestly, and also there was some feral art, or what appeared to be feral, just straight up. And then Gilded Poo banned you from Endless server. And then you came to Thunderdome. And it was mainly Bruce and I who were bullying and trying to bully you out of there by spamming shit that we found that you liked on Twitter still. And until you either left or you got kicked or banned.
Oh, Monstrous banned me.
Yeah, I figured.
I was pretty much...
Okay, so that's the baseline. This dude's been liking a load of, like, Cub stuff. It's just like wood chipper.
Excuse me, Pokemon baby diaper porn.
You're very invested in
You have
the
to get it
accuracy
right.
of this, okay? We're gonna jump
Because
ahead.
we need to get the allegations right. We can't get this wrong. And also, I wish to apologize again to Rubber Ross. I didn't mean to call that guy Rubber Ross. I fucked up. Should have been Bathtub Ross. I'm sorry. I also apologize to Gilded Poo because I.
Are you just doing like a round robin of apologies after being in this call?
Yeah, I'm just gonna knock it out. I'm gonna knock it out. Gilded, I'm sorry I implicated you in this somehow, and then on top of that, Rubber Ross, the accidental slander. I apologize.
Ellington with the two.
He's gonna
I'm
do the
so-
round place.
Oh my god. Ellington with the two. I'm sorry, Beckett, you picked up a clout chaser. Listen, nobody is chasing clout of me. That'd be fucking an insane waste of time. I don't know. Fine, guys.
I get so much clout from Beckett.
Oh, it's so much. It's insane.
So much. It's an unholy amount of clout.
Crazy amounts. I'm so clouted.
I'm Fox Azure. Sorry, I had a Joe Biden moment. Azure, you know, I don't know, Azure.
He did say he's drunk.
See me in the chat. You want to pull up the chat? You can see me in there. Be like, is that Ross? I legitimately thought it was Bathtub Ross. I'm not kidding.
Where are you? Wait, is that Rubber Ross? Why is? Let me in the call. Let me in the call.
You can see the cogs turning in real time in the chat where I was like, this is a Ross moment. I have to be in this.
Less. I have indulged in a few substances tonight. But I wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Because I don't know you from Adam. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So where did your interest in what you consider furry begin?
I've actually thought about that.
Well, I'm asking you.
I know.
Probably be a good time to think about it.
Yeah, no, I'm getting into that. Like, I joke that, like, Chrono Cross got me into that a little bit, not in the...
It was a good game.
sense,
I myself have a small Squaresoft collection for the PS1.
Holy shit, Ezra.
Good games, man.
But yeah, watching my brother play Chrono Cross, I really liked Lynx's design in that. And...
Chrono Cross, that was on PS1. That was a good game, too. Yeah, Lynx, I remember it. I remember a scene where there was like a time chick or whatever, and she was like taunting Lynx in like a dude. I played the game like back in the 90s. Sorry, give me a break. But yeah, all right. So you like the
Fox? You have somebody here who's into furry Cub stuff.
Yes.
Why are you talking about a fucking game from the 90s, bro? What are you doing?
Thank you, bro. And on top of that, I want to state I've also picked up a bad habit from my former boss where I'm just like, let me in the call. I don't even ask, like, can I please come in the call? I just demand it now. It's a problem.
Who's your former boss?
Nobody.
Who's your former boss, Chris? It's an interesting statement there.
It's a former boss, bro.
Yeah,
almost a boss again. He almost tried to get me in again.
Really?
He tried, and I said, fuck no.
Deep Chris Law. I tried to go softball first and bring his defenses down, but then Chris pissed in my Cheerios. Listen. There's building rapport, and then there's just like, dude, just if you're in these situations, the best thing you can do is just be like, so, you like degenerate shit. please explain yourself as to why. Try and be nice about it, but then just remember you're dealing with somebody who's like wood chipper adjacent. Okay, they're nearly there. They only need the little push. Okay.
No, dead ass.
Yeah.
Wait, what's going on?
Fuck. No.
Welcome, Chris.
Hello, Chris and Ark. I never thought
Wait, I have
be
to
in
add
the seat
something
with you.
here.
Stand by, please.
It's cool. Also, just
Back,
I'm
can
trying
I
to
add
understand
something
exactly
here?
what's going on here because I was, I got bored by the Diorio stream watching Destiny. Just let me finish. Let me finish. I'm watching.
Fox, you're so excited.
Let me finish. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. So this is some lore that I was not aware of. So apparently before this call and before this guy got banned, he was apparently talking about being a fan of mine. Apparently, I think Goblin or Enla told me that. And then they bring up who I am, and he's like, I don't even know who this guy is. I'm like, nobody should know who I am. Like why? Like, what the fuck? I was like, nobody should know me. Who gives a fuck?
Do people remember what the first stream I was meant to be on of yours was?
Yeah, where you were late.
I just fell asleep.
I'll never forget.
I'll
literally hold that against you.
Yeah, for the restaurant, it's fair. So, like, I'd been doing the Lyo stuff, like, back to back for days, and I was like, I'll just have a nap, and, like, I was meant to be going on Chris and explaining everything, and I woke up to a string of DMs, like, bro, where are you? Where are you? Oh my god, this is a shit show. Where the fuck are you? And I was like...
It got bad.
I was like, oh, okay, that might be a burnt bridge in relationship. Turned out fine.
Nah, that's just me. That's me poking you where my friend is. But like that whole stream, I still sit back on that where I was like first learning about everything. I learned way too much, and there was way too much context. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I fucking love random ACC stuff these days. It's so good.
I'm watching random streams, and I pull up this one, and I'm hearing you interview a guy who is admitted to liking diaper fetish art.
Yeah,
and he's cool with that.
Yeah.
I'm interested in understanding.
No, there's no. There's no. You're a sick degenerate freak.
Yeah, I wanted to bully him on stream. That's what's the point of this.
No, like you are a disgusting human being. What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, what trauma in your life brought you here?
I'll wait.
That's what we want to know, Chris.
Like, genuinely, what kind of disgusting shit am I looking at? How did you even get in here? How did this even happen?
I can tell you how this happened.
You got. I'm talking to the diaper fetish guy. Hello.
Yeah. Hi.
What's your fucking name? Introduce yourself. Be polite.
My name is Shade.
Shade. Okay, Shade.
Yeah.
Why are you now?
Because it's funny to me.
How is it funny to you?
Ellington with a 2. Chris, can I get a KYS Fox?
No.
There we go.
I don't think you
to
think
be
this
honest,
is
he
funny.
did say the hard R.
No, I actually do.
And I
gotta
caught it on
ask
my
you-
genuinely have a humiliation kink on top of whatever this diaper fetish shit is.
There it is.
Oh,
There's that argument again.
No, it's not an argument. It's a pretty basic observation. No normal person would do any of this. Can you talk?
Yes. I'm sorry. It's just a retarded statement. Like, what?
Okay.
God, it's like a repeat of my call with Bruce. Where,
Yeah,
like,
it's
no, this is funny to me. This is hilarious. I love it. I'm really enjoying it. What the fuck are you doing?
This dude cannot articulate a sentence to save his fucking life. It's actually, I wanted to rip my own fucking eyes out when I kept just here, like every time I'd be like, "Are you gonna answer?" And it's just dead silence for a minute.
There's definitely some points where like, if there's like a note I have for this call, there are some points where people need to let the silence linger because like there are points where people will say things and it's like a hard point. It's like, hey. You are looking at stuff that is like fucking toddlers in fursuits kind of shit, cartoons. Like, what are you doing? And then somebody immediately else will pipe in with, yes, like, and my client thinks it's shut up. Just let him fucking answer the accusations. Holy shit.
That's the thing. There were so many people with so many different motives in this call. I feel like Gilded just didn't know what was going on, and he was having fun with the retardation. Fox had his own agenda. Goblin was trying to get him to do stuff, and then there's me. I was just like, I just want to rip into this guy. Can you let me do it?
So, for anyone who does like content like this, or is looking at content like this, and by the way, Goblin, genuinely, you're putting out some great stuff with this. I cannot stress that enough because it's very funny. You should watch Chud Logic, unironically, and sometimes he's watched panels, because Chud has this thing where he's like, you need to work out very quickly who the content is, and you prioritize them, and like, because that's what the audience wants to hear. That those are going to be the best bits, and that's kind of like your best way to moderate, not for fairness, but to get like the most out of it. You want to squeeze every fucking drop. And it's like, and from the other side, if you're on shit like this, you need to learn when to like not talk. Because like if you watch like Now Recordings, like Brianna Wu episode, when Mudahar, Keemstar, Diorio all come into that call, there is almost nothing said by any of the members of Now Recording. Because all of us realize we're not the content here. This is just our stream. People want to hear Mutahar, Diorio, and Keemstar speak. That's it. That's like you sort of have to know your place and know like what will make the content good on a kind of like other people's streams and rewatch. And this is all meta stuff, but I'm just giving the advice because I know people are going to end up on panels, and the best way to not get the shit ripped out of you is to not cut content, basically.
All right.
Drama content, my dude.
All right, Rubber Ross too. Just calm down. Listen, you need slander. Like genuinely, you need like actual fucking mental help, bro.
Yeah, I do.
Like, how do you get banned from a server liking this shit? You got banned from Gilded Pooh's server, bro. Really? You're that degenerate? Is that what happened?
I did not get banned from Gilded Poo server. I got banned from Endless server.
I've been banned twice from Gilded Poo server, and I'm back in there now.
Okay, so walk me down the path of how we got here then, because I must have joined in this stream late, and I must have my facts incorrect here.
You actually interrupted my interrogative, to be fair.
We just started, Chris. We just
I
started.
apologize, Chris, but like we did just start, and I was in the middle of something. So if you don't mind, like heal, boy, sit, stay, that'd be great.
No, I'd rather just make fun of the diaper fur. I'd rather just make fun of the diaper fur.
Did you tell Chris to heal?
Yeah, he tried the big league hit. I was like, you know what, bro? You interview the retard then. Let's see how this goes.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you already blew the entire top off of my interrogative, so I mean, have at it.
What kind of person uses the word
is this
interrogative? I was so bored by the Destiny stream. I'm so confused.
I was asked at the last minute by Romantic to come into this.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I was.
Gotcha.
That's a fact, right? Like,
All right.
like, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna try to like pull the fucking my old how do you call it, character from the Fox Mafia, where I'm like trying to be a reasonable psychologist type.
Why do that?
Because you can get way more details out of an individual if you make them comfortable.
What more details? What more details do we need?
Okay, if somebody agrees to come on and stream when they're like they're already there. They're already there for that. This is actually like a. If you're trying to, so there's like two types of like interview content. By the way, this is going to turn into a bit of a fucking meta stream for shit. There's two types of interview content. There's the interview content where someone really doesn't want to talk, but they're worried about something, and then you have to ease people in. But if you've got someone like this who's like, I'll come on a live stream, and I know you've got all the fucking evidence, and I'm gonna sit there and like literally be humiliated on stream. You don't need to do any of the rapport building. They're already there for it.
No.
Because they know. Bruce was like this as well. There's no rapport building you could do with Bruce, because Bruce is already like always going to revert back to Bruce's like previous given statements, because they're already like, no, that's what I've got to do, and I'll go live because I'm addicted to the drama. Another great way to spot this is like people like Crystal. Anyone who jumps on streams all the time, like every single stream that they mention, I need to come on, because they're so desperate to control the narrative. You don't need to build any rapport with them. They have no self-respect anyway. Don't worry about it. But that's, again, something you pick up over time.
Genuinely.
We
All
tell
details. The guy
Like,
is posting and liking club
Chris,
fur art.
Chris,
Like
Chris,
what?
You peed in my Cheerios. I was going to get so much more out of this guy than you could imagine.
He's
Like so
literally
much more
just
than is
being
on the surface. I like you. Actually, I admire you. I watch your content, and you piss in my fucking
The glazing.
Cheerios.
Cool.
I hope you're happy.
I really am.
No,
Actually.
no, no,
This is
no.
fucking
My
ridiculous.
interrogative is the entire masquerade has been dispelled. Go ahead, Chris. You got the floor.
No, okay. I'm just curious. So how'd you get kicked out of Endless Server, dude?
Oh, let's see. I called Bruce. Let me remember the exact quote. I asked Bruce if she was a professional idiot or just a gifted amateur. She threw a shit fit with Kato, who I called the child, and they proceeded to look not that long at my fucking Twitter before they started posting the shit in there.
Okay.
And then poo banned me.
Because of your diaper fetish love.
Yeah.
And he likes cub porn.
Eh.
And feral.
Okay, you've just admitted it. Like, why fucking, like, how is this stream nearly 3 hours long?
Debatable on that one, but...
a lot of looping.
Look at the second image I posted, Shay.
I mean...
Is that not...
I won't up. No.
That's fucking feral.
No. No, see, I won't up the feral. I won't, like...
I don't know, dude. That looks a little feral to me.
Oh, I gotta ask, are your parents like aware of the shit you're into, or like?
What kind of like terminally online question is that? Like,
No, like all right. Here's a good question. Hang on a moment.
No, like,
here's a good question. I'm sorry. Hang on. What's your deal with pokeporns in diapers? You got to get a diaper for your Eevee.
That was shit you reposted.
Like what is with this shit, dude? No, like, do you like think about poke pants, shit in the pants? Is that something you're into? Are you into poke porn, poop in the pants?
I didn't know what to think when I heard this.
He did like.
I can hear your brain breaking. It's fucking great.
Yeah, bro. Like, I just imagine if, like, in the moment, I was like, "What the fuck am I listening to?
Jesus
like,
Christ.
What is happening?" It's like, what kind of questions are those?
Jesus.
Like a lot of Pokemon.
What's the diaper fur's name for $1.99? This is Shade Tavish. Shade Tavish is the name of the freak.
Porn.
They're with diapers. The fuck is like? Look, I attempted.
My internet fucked up there for a second. Sorry.
I bet it fucking did. Iranian super hackers, am I right?
Bro,
No. Lock it up, baby. No, zip it. I attempted to approach you with an urbane demeanor, and Chris and Art came in and peed in my Cheerios. And
can I point out that Shade has 2k subs and I only have 200? That is a brutal.
Wait, Shade has 2k subs.
Apparently so. What? I don't know what content they do.
What? I thought they were just some like fucking Discord retard. What are you talking?
You're dealing with a prime content creator, Chris.
Prime, yeah, okay. Oh my god, they do
Instead,
have 2k subs. What kind of content do they make?
Send me a link.
It looks like video game clips from like the 80s, bro.
Oh
like,
god. The fuck is this shit?
What the fuck is this?
Fuck.
Oh god.
And
this. Do they say anything?
I don't know.
This content is ass. Like, what the fuck? How'd you get 2k subs?
What's your most
What's the
popular?
most popular?
Yeah. Mega Man X2.
2K. But 2k subs off of this viewer account?
But it's over years. Like,
Even over years, it's like that's still.
you forget
so
how
fucking tiny.
yeah, but you forget how easy it was to get like subs like 5 years ago. Like, it was much easier to grow a channel like 5 years ago than it is today. Now subs are like harder to get now, which is why you should like and subscribe, by the way. But it's this is why, generally speaking, we go by like viewer counts for like your general viewer count as a success of a channel, not sub counts. Because like,
well, yeah, obviously,
it's like you can do lots of tricks for like growing a channel, like sub only chat. Sub only chat is a fucking great way to grow a channel because people will be like, oh, I want to talk, so they'll sub. But it's also I don't like doing it. That's
a
why.
lot of those people unsub a lot quicker too.
Yeah, because
for like 200 subs or something, and about I think like 70 of them unsubbed after like a month.
Yeah, because I mean I've done this. Like if someone makes me sub, I will make a point to unsub because I'm like, you just forced me to, and I'll resub the next time I want to say something in your shit chat.
Exactly.
Now I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Yeah, what's with the Pokemons and the doity deities? Why are you into shit in your pants? Let alone Pokemon. Cue the Jeopardy theme, baby.
I gotta ask Shade, are you nervous because Chris the Narc came in? Because
nobody should be nervous.
I mean, you
about
went
the
dead
episode.
fucking silent.
No one should be afraid of me. I'm only gonna, stream it onto multiple streams, have other people watch it. No one should be worried. Chris the Narc.
No, nobody should ever be concerned about me. I'm just a glove shitto, bro.
Aren't we fucking all, bro?
Yeah, no, we all
dude,
are.
I'm
We're all just fucking retards.
Going to be completely fucking honest, I don't even know who he is. And that's
Dude, this
not-
literally is the Rubber Ross call from too.
Shade,
Fucking great.
Shade, I got a question because they're begging in chat. The person who you called a child, she wants to come in, Kato.
Oh yeah, no, let Kato come in.
Okay.
I'm 100% fucking okay with that. Like,
I don't understand.
go.
The artwork that is being posted in this chat is the most disgusting shit I've ever seen in my entire life. How do you not feel like a little bit of embarrassment in your life? Like I'm not trying to be like a total dick, but I find this shit like repulsive. I'd never understand.
Hold up, Chris. Did he not say that he was into the humiliation?
I don't think he did. I think he was trying to fight it back and he couldn't open his mouth.
I'm sorry,
He's
hang on.
severely autistic.
We
I
read you.
literally there goes that argument again. And
Hey, who's that? We read
You
you.
guys,
This is Kato. Yeah, we can hear you.
you guys missed a bunch of lore about Shade. So what happened is Shade changed his name to ABDL. ABDL furries aren't something. Like it was something about
no,
ABDL
you
and Endless
fucking
Server.
moron. It was not offending ABDL because you said
It
the
was
program
defending
had-
ABDL, you asshole. It was because Endless said you had to change.
Non-offending AVDL?
Yeah, that was the name that they used in the Discord for Enla. That's adult diaper fetish
Yeah.
code. Yeah.
The fuck?
He was just like, lol, that was funny for me to call myself that.
I mean, if you want to make yourself look like a map, that's how you make yourself look like a map. Like, the fuck? Beckett, can you please give us your thoughts on the artwork I sent? Okay, so you sent me some of the artwork, which was I requested to be censored. My general thoughts are that, I've fucking been through the dens of degeneracy, researching into people.
Good luck.
Jesus. My general thoughts on this artwork are fuck. I think the cub shit is. I've talked about this before. Like, I want to do more than just say wood chipper because, like, as much as I appreciate Chris saying wood chipper, yeah. Like the thing is, like, I remember all the Doodle Diapers shit from years ago. I think this shit is hyper fucking weird. Like, it's absolutely fucking fetish porn. I don't care what anyone else says. I don't fucking care about all this kind of, oh, well, actually, it's about innocence. It's fucking fetish porn, okay? I've seen what these fucking cub people talk about. It's all tied into, like, weird shit, and it's tied into, like, when you've got, like, these people at furry conventions, it's all like, oh, yeah, no, we encourage children to dress up in fursuits as well, and all this shit. Like, this doesn't seem to exist in a vacuum, very particularly for this stuff. It's fucking weird, and I also just don't like the whole kind of like, oh, it's artwork and it doesn't spill into the real world. Even the people, like, who try and make that argument for things like Lolicon and stuff, which, again, I disagree with. Yeah, shut the fuck up. When it comes to, like, the toddler shit, there's just no real fucking argument and excuse for it. Shut the fuck up. And everyone's going, listen, I get the wood chipper meme, but I want to be serious about this. People like this are weird, and it is actually really, really suspect. And I don't like using words like just calling people pedo for no fucking reason, but shit like this is probably the closest I'm going to get. Fuck these people. It's fucking ridiculous.
Use the username because it was weird. So I went on your Twitter.
No, let me give you the lore because you're fucking it up. And I remember this shit. No,
Sidebar,
retard.
Beckett.
Listen.
Yes.
Did you see what I sent you? War with Nerd City is on the horizon.
Oh shit.
Yep. War with Nerd City is on the horizon, dude.
Okay, that should be good. I need to catch up on that lore because that looks
me too. I
great.
gotta sit down and look it over, bro. War with Nerd City's on the horizon.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be fucking great.
It's gonna be great.
Nick's put in the work. Nick has actually put in the work.
Changed it to that after you said ABDLs are borderline pedophiles as a joke.
They are pedophiles.
After 2 fucking weeks of that being my name and me admitting that, a dude comes in and starts flipping his shit because I basically said I don't care.
It's just gross.
That makes him
So hang on, when did you start wanting to shit your diaper?
Do you wear a diaper, dude?
Okay, so I've seen conflicting stats on this. Like, what I will say about the ABDL community from what I've seen is there doesn't seem to be, from the data I've seen, massively strong links between people who want to dress up as babies and actually being pedophiles. There doesn't appear to be strong links with that. What there does appear to be, from what I've seen, is the people who engage on the other side, the people who are the daddies and like that in those relationships seem to have higher tendencies. And that's just from the data I've seen, that's just from the papers I've read. So take that with a pinch of fucking salt, because obviously these are like self-declared because it's through like kind of like surveys with the community and things. I think there's a fucking amazing documentary on this where like the documentarian's trying to be like really professional about this shit, and one particular couple where the girl in it is like the baby, the sort of daddy in the relationship, they're together, they're living together. He got her to lower her age that she identifies as, and is so creepy that at one point the interviewer turns around during interviewing them, it's like, what do you mean by that? It's so weird because this dude is so fucking like, this dude is like, imagine in your head what a predator looks like, and this dude like is just that. It's fucking wild. I actually covered it on stream once. We may have another look at it at some point because it's fucking something. That's because the science community is filled with generosity. Yeah, also true. It's why I asked Shade, liked Haven, other people were open. Yeah, because that's kind of thing. And the fact that he's looking at that is suggestive.
Do you wear a diaper?
Fucking.
Why would you send me that, Chris? Why? Where would you even find that?
It was on Twitter.
It's on Twitter AI. Jesus Christ.
The Twitter AI is great. Also, I didn't send you anything.
You don't wear a diaper.
No.
Like in real life.
Your name was like defending ABDL furries.
Okay, so he's just into it. He doesn't wear it. Okay, cool. So he's on the other side. Okay. There we go.
Server. After I was having a conversation, Chris, with him being like, no, ABDL is borderline pedophilic. Which is like adult baby diaper lovers.
I'm more interested in whether or not he shits his pants.
I think he does.
I think so too. It's kind of, I don't know, you're pretty interested in dirty diapies. Why are you so interested in dirty diapies, and when did this interest start? Were you like a child? Did you not get spanked enough?
Were you
Did you have bad toilet training?
Were you molested as a kid?
What the fuck?
Were you goblin? Why?
Yeah, that's where I was like, you could hear me being like, what the fuck? What is this question?
Fucking hell. Strong disavow. My sake.
You raped while as a child.
Wait, whoa. What the fuck is this line of questioning?
What the fuck triggered this?
No, let's not laugh. That's not it. That's not funny. All right, look. Homosexual, retarded people, that's not funny. Molesting your dog is not funny. What if a homosexual retard molested his own dog? That would be pretty fucking funny.
Okay, I have someone. Gilded Pooh is willing to come in to be a defense attorney for.
Please never turn up drunk to a call again, as you please.
Yeah.
Shade seems too
thank
slow.
God. Yes.
Gilded, why? Why are you doing this?
No, yes, no. Yes. I endorse this.
All right.
All right, Gilded, represent your client.
Okay, I'll have you know that the actions of Shade here has nothing to do nor has any relation with my server.
Okay. I must have misheard it when I first jumped in. I apologize to you, Gilded, in your community.
Yeah, although he probably would have been banned anyway. But the point is, though, is that, Shade, there's a delay. I don't even know where you guys are at right now.
I don't fucking know either. All I heard was something about, like, rape.
I'm located at about... You can see the wall behind you? Okay.
Just break it down, Gilded. Just break it down.
But I don't know. I'm wondering where you guys are at in this discussion with Shade here. Like,
I asked.
He had his username in Endless Server, like his nickname as non-offending ABDL.
Oh yeah. That's because he was trying to make a joke at the expense of those that he triggered with his obviously that he totally does not like because he enjoys looking at it.
That was like
dirty
Dice posted in there, but
so the defense is he's a troll.
No, the defense is that he was only pretending to be retarded.
Ah, the classic autistic defense. Got it.
Yeah. I don't think my client is. I think his IQ level is beyond that of your average tard, and that you guys are just not smart enough to comprehend the chess game he's playing while you're drooling all over your checkers.
Counter argument. I believe this guy is a degenerate piece of garbage. Closing statement.
Counter argument to Gilded. I sent you what was on his Twitter and you banned him.
Counter argument. I still have yet to understand exactly when you first began to get these stories about deities.
Counter argument. You all drink water, so did Hitler, and therefore you are all Nazis.
I don't think Hitler would enjoy Pokemon porn.
Counter.
I think Hitler would absolutely enjoy Pokemon porn. I mean, hidden. Sorry.
No, I don't think you would.
Argument.
What? Hidden.
No, joke. It's true.
You said. Oh my god. See, now you're accidentally slandering people now. What happened?
Accidentally. It's not slander if it's for the purposes of satire.
True. That's how Sam Hyde gets away with all
counters.
those Nazi jokes.
Take over, you bitch. You're fat.
And?
Yeah. Take that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well,
I'm going to get distracted from the degenerate in the call. What is happening right now?
No, he is a degenerate.
Well, I know.
He changed his username to that after I said to some people that like ABDL and DDLG is like pedophilic. So he's like non-offending. And then I found his Twitter. And it was full of all this like feral baby Pokemon, so like baby evolutions of Pokemon, like in diapers and like boning each other.
So when, like, are you actually interested in like children? Like human?
Whoa!
You're
whoa! Damn, that was out of line. I object to this line of questioning.
Ask if I'm...
Vlad! Stop trying to help the fucking weirdo. Why?
I give him benefit of the doubt because he had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, no, I think Vlad's just there to make it more interesting. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, Vlad's trying his hardest.
Yeah, well, I mean, a non-offending.
No.
I don't.
Okay, for the record, children aren't people, so.
Okay, Gilded.
Someone clip that, because that's gonna come back to help. That's gonna be one of those things one day. Gilded's gonna be like, yeah, I never said anything mean about kids. And then there we go, perfect clip.
Okay. Clipped out. And neither are Pokemon, and therefore he is not a pedophile.
It's just
I'm messing with you, Vlad. I'm messing.
Dudes, guys.
Come on. The White Bowser argument. Listen, I don't understand. Why would you ever try to go into a server full of people that like to troll and will find stuff and like this stuff and retweet this degeneracy? What was going through your head with this?
I literally did not give a fuck, my guy. Like,
you really just did not care at all.
Oh my god, I hate.
We're going with the I'm too cool.
I hate the I don't care argument. Yes, you do.
Yep,
you obviously fucking care.
I'm too cool.
If you didn't care,
I'm troll shielding.
If you didn't care, you wouldn't be on this stream. You wouldn't be having these conversations. You wouldn't be defending yourself. You wouldn't be like, "Oh, it's a troll, guys." You obviously care because now people think you're a pedophile. Like, yeah, that's the outcome. Jesus fucking Christ.
That's what he's known
I don't
for
care at
now.
all.
Like how Flamenco's known for Boy Soprano, this guy's now known for Pokemon diaper fetish porn with lolicons.
And then he was like, so I don't know if we'll get to it. I think we will, but we might not. He's like later on, like someone points out that his icon is a flamenco icon. It's a fucking whatever the fuck that is in a cup. And I think it's you who's like, you can't take the piss out of flamenco. You're doing things that are worse than flamenco. Like,
I tried my hardest to balance that. I was like, like both of them are completely degenerate and fucked up. But like, which one's worse?
I think this is worse. I think this is worse.
Once I sat down and like analyzed it a little bit more, I was like, yeah, this is worse than.
Yeah, this is
like 100%.
This is worse. Flam's a degenerate freak, but this is
This is another.
All that. My entire Twitter feed is nothing but looks like diaper inflation, Pokemon sex, and ass rimming of Pokemon.
And he does admit that he does jerk off to this stuff too.
That's abhorrent.
I mean, if it's in my likes and my retweets, what other fucking conclusion are you gonna come to? Like,
my conclusion would be I was really hoping that you were just a dude that's like gonna take the mask off and go, no, bro, I was just trolling the whole time. I didn't think that your life's that pathetic.
Do you really? Come on, let's be real. Do you really think that would happen?
Come on, you never know in this world.
Wait, I'm sorry. Like, are you? Hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. Are you joking, or do you actually like, fap to
Gilded's like,
this is what now this is
no
what
longer my
Gilded's like,
client.
wait a minute, this is a real this is a real situation.
Gilded's like, I just came here to troll. Yeah, like Ed's voice be like, wait, what?
That's just the funniest part. You can just hear him in real time, just thinking, wait.
I mean,
oh fuck!
I literally just said, if it's in my likes and it's in my retweets.
Goblin with the 5. This happened because he was mad I called him a pedo last stream. I don't regret this unhinged stream at all. No one else wants to taint shade. That's bad. Listen. I am glad you brought the content. I hope you continue to do so.
What other conclusion are you going to come to?
That doesn't really answer the question. Just a yes or no.
All right, paraphrase the question and you faggot yes or no answer.
Okay, put it this way. Would you fuck a Pokemon?
Would you fuck a Pokemon with a diaper?
Hang on, like you'll take this.
Fucking hell.
My client would like to exercise his Fifth Amendment privilege.
No, make him answer the question. Would Shade, would you fuck a Pokemon? Answer the fucking question.
Overruled. I want an answer. I need to know the answer. Just be direct.
Based.
If you don't care so much, why are you not answering?
Furthermore,
Because it's funny to me.
Furthermore, if you
Oh, yeah,
don't
it's
care the
hilarious.
answer, why did you agree to come on?
I told you why.
You sound like you're having the best time ever, and this is the funniest thing ever to you.
I mean, it is. Like,
yep. Smile.
Really?
Smile. Smile or die.
Have.
I love the way this person got kicked from Endless Server for asking like Bruce whether they were stupid. Comes on, does exactly what Bruce does, but is just being accused of being a pedophile. Like, what the fuck?
Best that we have. I feel like there's not much more that is necessary for this. You are nothing more than a degenerate that likes Pokemon furry diaper fetish roleplay. Like, what the fuck?
I don't keep smiling enough.
The yes ads are not cute. Bro.
Okay, let me tell you the fundamental problem here. All right. So the other day, whenever I was talking to you in the chat and I brought this up to you in endless chat, you said that you really think I'm really serious about all that shit, and then and then I said I don't know, up to you, and you said yeah, I'm not serious about any of this, and now I'm finding out that you actually fap to it, which is by the way the exact opposite of not being serious.
Vlad, that was in response to me making fun of Bruce's fucking rape art. That was not on the topic of all of this. No, I don't give a shit that Bruce drew rape art of Lio. The same way I really don't fucking care about this. Like,
No, I accused you of my explicit words, where I said, says the guy that shares like Pokemon porn.
Yeah, and then you said, "Are you really?"
And then you said, "Do you really think I'm serious about all of that?" And then I said, "I don't know. You tell me." And you said you weren't.
Yes, I guess that was a case of miscommunication then.
You lied to Vlad about jacking off to Pokemon porn? You fucking monster.
But remember, he didn't care. He doesn't care.
He doesn't
Remember,
care.
He thinks this is all funny.
I have never heard someone care so little in all my life. I'm actually impressed. Yeah.
It's shocking, even, you know.
Yeah,
it's almost like he cares.
It's impressive levels of not giving a shit. I think his acting is is he crying? I would be, wouldn't you? Like, this is one of those things.
He's getting bogged on all sides.
Yeah, like, this is on the internet now. This is going to be here forever. On multiple channels. One day, this motherfucker's going to be lore. It's going to be part of Chris's lore. When everyone's like, why did he turn into a Medica clone? People are going to point to this fucking stream.
Medica clone, kill yourself. Kill yourself. He's got a good method. Laugh at the insanity, go home.
Solid method.
I was
just miscommunication.
Right.
I think that was a pretty grave miscommunication, Sonny.
Are you okay? But just answer the question though.
What fucking question?
Is it really a joke if you fap to it? That's the question.
Yes or no?
It was a joke.
Yes or no? Holy shit.
Well,
What are you, Ashcorp?
I'm sorry.
Do you need me to spell it out for you?
Yes, actually, just answer yes or no. Holy fuck. Vlad, ask the question. You, yes or no? Holy shit. Too old for this.
You're too old for baby furs. Like, and you're liking them.
There is no age. There is no age where baby furs are fine. There's none. There's no the only like fuck, unless you're watching like Looney Tunes, like when you're a toddler and you're watching like the Looney Tunes fucking, I don't know what the fuck it is, but there's like an episode, there's a thing where they're in a nursery. I don't fucking know. It's like a cartoon. That's like it. That's the only acceptable situation where I can think of even a child looking at this sort of stuff, when it's like for brain dead children. Like, not as this weird porn shit on Twitter. Stop it. So it's fucking, shut up.
Your Twitter being like molested.
Breaking my brain.
Yeah, Vlad, ask the question again. Faggot, answer.
My
yes or no?
The question is this really all a joke? Is this all fun and games if you also simultaneously fap to the same things you like on Twitter? Like, it can't be both a joke and I fap to it at the same time.
Well, baby Looney Tunes. I don't fucking know.
Is it really a joke or is it serious? That's the question.
I know honestly one with some fucking retards here, but fucking hell.
I don't know how we're being considered the retards here, bro.
I literally, like,
I don't know how that makes sense when you literally can't articulate a sentence and your autism is so heavy that you're jerking off to diaper fetish Pokemon porn.
Do you jerk off to diaper fetish Pokemon porn?
Yes. There you go.
For answering the question.
No, that was not the question Vlad was asking me. I know.
No, answer the question.
But keep on.
Cool.
Just say yes or no.
Now that you've said yes to the question of fapping to that, my secondary question is, then how is it all a joke?
Oh my god, did I not just fucking explain this?
No, you really didn't.
I literally fucking... Oh my...
Take us through your line of logic. I'm actually curious.
No, like, because I already explained that the "this is a joke" shit was in response.
Is this just Ross? This sounds exactly like Ross, down to like the inflections, down to the like I just explained all the stuff. I just explained this. I made it clear.
He's literally Ross.
It's so.
It really is.
It's so weird.
It's
so weird.
It's the craziest shit.
To me pretending to give a shit about Bruce drawing fucking rape art of Lio. It wasn't in relation to any of the art I fucking like and retweet. I don't give a fuck about.
Well, then why were you saying this conversation was funny then?
Because it is. Like,
what makes it funny?
The fact that fucking pictures have five people flipping their shit collectively.
Okay, so what if it was pictures of naked little girls? Those are just pictures.
I mean, that would be, CSEM at that point, which would be an actual pedophile.
So you're just so you're just into baby depictions of baby fictional animals with diapers on.
Well, hold on. That wasn't the only thing in his likes, because there were some pictures where it looked like there were like children in diapers too.
Don't My Little Ponies have hooves? How would they staple a diaper together? I don't know.
Magic.
You know what's funny about this, Beckett?
The fact that Vlad answered magic for My Little Ponies putting diapers on.
Yeah, the sheer fact he answered that so confidently. No, what is it? Another guy I know, I'm friends with this guy King Sly, who does like the field attractor shit. He heard about this, pulled this up. He got up to Fox saying that, and he was like, "This, I'm done. Fuck these people." He's like, I hate everybody, Chris included." Now, and he just turned off the stream. I got a good laugh out of that. He got pissed. He was like, "This is fucking terrible. I hate all these people."
Fart rainbows, and the rainbows are like little tentacles that like grab diapers and strap them on themselves.
You know what the worst part is? Captain Street with no shoes.
Is
like look at the fourth image that I posted. That's
Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
Those are little girls, Shade.
What?
In the fourth image, Goblin sent, those are little girls. Like, those are human children in diapers being drawn.
They're fucking not.
Do you remember the tipster diaper, furry shit? Do you know that was traced around an actual toddler?
Yep, I talked about it on my stream. It still haunts me.
Oh my god.
Do not get Chud to react to this.
Hey, do you make your own art?
You're talking about my profile.
I think he's going on holiday.
All right, so you do illustrate.
I'll send it to him to watch while he's away.
No, don't send it to Chud. This is like the worst performance of my fucking life.
Should I like on good terms these days? And could you imagine like if that's what burnt the bridge?
Yeah,
sick of you, Beckett. Stop sending me this fucking shit. He'd actually that would actually be his response. That would be his actual response. Fuck you, Beckett. You were doing so well. Shut the fuck up.
Kind of more for shit posts than anything, but
so would that make you diaper doodles the second?
You are months late to that joke, my guy.
It's accurate.
In my client's defense, he lives in a separate reality from your own.
The Chris Chan argument. Got it. So the dimensional merge is happening as we speak. Is that what we're going with?
Yes.
Yeah, great.
I'm sorry that your cognitive dissonance is stopping you from seeing the truth, but you know
me. I'm just a negative Nancy. Yeah. I can't see the merge happening.
You can be awfully positive if you're doodling in the diapers.
I almost made my truth argument, but then I would have to puke on stream.
About the JQ argument. Come on, Gilded.
No. I have lines.
Gotcha.
No, you don't.
Don't want to get banned on YouTube, do
No, you don't. You just don't want to get Goblin banned. You don't have fucking lines. What are you talking about, bro? Chris is there just like...
He's watched every Malcolm video.
Even though I am the minimum apparently now. I'm considered the baseline of what's moral according to Goblin's chat.
I don't know what you mean about that. I already said faggot and nigger on this stream, and now I've said it twice at this point.
And I'm not even monetized, so I don't care.
Well, no, I'm saying according to the chat, there's a couple people in the chat that are just like, it's because of what Chris said. Chris was like, "How do you get banned from Gilded Poo server? As if my server has a bunch of degens in it." Dude.
I don't know.
Yes,
Beckett always tells me horror stories about it, bro.
Beckett isn't even in the server.
No, he's not.
Well, Beckett's been lying to me.
Yeah, no. So Beckett just has like. So the problem with my server is that
I don't think I've ever spoken to you about Vlad server. Actually,
you have.
I swear I haven't.
You have.
Have I? Did I really call it degenerate? Wait.
Yeah, you got hurt.
This wasn't when I got... No, this was when... Oh, was this when the person sent me a load of gore shit?
I'm literally just gaslighting you, dude. Like, I don't know. I gaslit you and Pooh. Like, what the fuck?
He fucking DM'd me. He fucking DM'd me about it. Gilded was like, my server's not degenerate. It's unhinged. I was like, I swear I haven't told Chris about that server. Fuck.
Fucking amazing. You
Christ.
both got gaslit.
I hate you so much. Give me a second.
That's great.
Is that
I'm so happy that
there's
worked.
a lot of people in there that
Fuck's sake.
actually just want Beckett to die. They just really
Also
fucking hate
true.
Beckett.
I just
and
don't like him because he's a limey. Actually, I love Beckett. He's not a limey. He's an Irishman, right?
He's from Britain, yeah. But the thing is, though, he's a limey. But yeah, the thing is that my server, like, its primary issue, if anything, is probably racism. So,
God.
Okay, just to be clear here, lots of people in Gilded server, from what I can tell, don't hate me. They are my biggest fans. They love me. They like everything I do. They're obsessed with it. People in Gilded server talk about me more than the people in the fucking Liars servers. So it must be through fandom. No idea. I've got no idea why they get so butthurt. I actually know I do. I do. I tell a lie. It's because I'm friends with Gilded. They don't want anyone taking Gilded away from them. And I understand. I appreciate that, guys. You're looking out for your content creator. It's very cute.
Yeah.
Because he can go to jail.
Oh. Yeah, he could. There's a guy in there we call Racist Frog.
Watching right now.
Hey, by the way, you 86'd Yorkie, and he was racist.
Yeah, he didn't submit to the ultimatum. So.
I don't care. He was still a fucking racist Londoner. Not Londoner. Limey. Yeah, Limey. That's what I meant. Limey.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, these are all like substantially. None of these people have diaper fetishes, though, which is the point.
Right. Good point. So, why? When did it begin? Like, when was your interest in shitting in your fucking pants? Like was it 8 years old, 7 years old, 10 years old, where you were like, "Hey, man, I just want to poo in my pants." And is it attached to a mechanism of someone caring for you?
Or question, are you into other people shitting their pants?
Hang on. When did you begin? Oh, wait.
Well,
you got a good
you see,
point for me.
at the age of 0,
yeah,
my dad fucked my mom and his dick hit my soft spot.
What?
Oh, so you were molested. See, in my client's defense, he was very brutally molested by his black father.
during
coitus.
While still in the womb? Is that what we're going with?
Yeah, he is brain damaged.
This is so incredibly retarded, guys.
Yes, I know. I fucking know.
You joined it.
I know.
Listen, you joined it. This was your choice.
I didn't think it was gonna. I didn't realize it was gonna get this autistic. I should have left earlier, but I was too invested to hear what this guy had to say.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead a little bit to so Evan joins. We're gonna go ahead to when Evan joins.
Damage control.
No,
yeah.
Like,
I've already seen the playbook, by the way.
You know what? Fuck it.
Okay, good for you.
Fuck it.
Like,
he shut right the fuck up.
What do you think of Shadman?
What do you think of Shadman?
What do you think of his artwork?
Mr. Shadman.
Now, since Gilded Pooh couldn't provide a good defense, now.
So Evan joins, uses an accent, and then comes in as a Southern lawyer. We're gonna skip ahead past that, because Chris and Gilded just literally mute themselves for a while. We're gonna go to when they stop muting themselves.
Me and Gilded were just like, we're the only normal ones.
You were sat muted for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. I just let it go.
So
you can't get a word in
bring back Bruce.
Sorry, say that again.
You can't get a word in edgewise. There's too many people with too many differing ways of trying to get this guy to make content.
Jesus Christ.
Bruce.
All right, so let me ask you this question: since you were so open about why you liked the previous artwork, what made you enjoy that piece of artwork that we are now being shown? Not the one that was just posted, the one of the child.
I didn't.
You didn't.
I was going through that guy's gallery and liked that image on accident.
So we're going with I
accidentally liked
it.
I accidentally liked it and also retweeted a load of shit. It was all accidents, guys. Sorry. Fuck.
Bowser's
Hipster
kid.
excuse.
What about
Ah, yes.
Bowser's fucking kid?
Yeah.
That
Hipster
one.
excuse.
What about it?
That is
Bowser's
Bowser's fucking
kid,
kid with
like
a
a little
gaping
kid.
rectum. I don't know. I don't know how to simplify
Yeah.
this for you.
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Let me
You know, like I'm schizophrenic as fuck, and I
let
can't.
me answer your question with another question. Is that a real child? Is there a real?
Is it a depiction of a child, an actual child that is well known as a fucking child?
No, an actual child. Holy shit!
Does not matter if it's an actual child. Liking it is
A
still
real
fucking
life.
gross.
Evan,
I mean,
wait.
yeah, it's weird. I'm not fucking arguing against it being weird.
Then why do you like it?
But that is the depiction of a child.
Yes.
Yes.
That's gaping
Yeah,
hole.
It's sexualizing and normalizing.
It isn't.
It's normalizing the representation.
No, it is not.
Yeah, the representation of
Yes, it
child.
is.
Yes,
It
and
is
sexualizing innocence. That's the whole point of it.
Yes,
Okay,
it
so
is.
okay, no, hold on, counter. Let me ask you something here, then, Vlad.
It's just cartoons. It's just cartoons.
No,
It's
shut up.
It's cartoons, guys.
No,
Hold up,
let him-
boy.
No, hang on.
I hope Mr. Miyamoto comes to your house and
All right,
hits you.
Everyone get it out. Everyone get it out of your system. Okay, you all got it out of your system. You good?
No.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Go.
If that is normalizing, like if that picture is normalizing that, then okay. What? Because I already know where this is going to go before I even say it, but fuck it. Is it not the same fucking thing? If you take a fucking something like 2016 Doom and try to make the fucking argument that that is normalizing murder.
Yes. I think that depictions of violence and depictions of sex definitely to some degree either desensitize and or normalize violence. The difference is, though, I don't think normalizing and or desensitizing violence is necessarily bad. However, I do think normalizing and desensitizing people to the idea of having sex with children is actually a net negative for everybody.
Okay, but that's not actually how it works.
That is exactly how it works.
I hate that this is a fucking debate that comes up every time. Like, why do we need to fucking debate, bro, this topic? And using fucking violence and gore as an example. Like, because the core problem is, right, if somebody has, like, extreme violent tendencies, like, because people seek out action movies and everything else, or horror, for example, for a range of fucking reasons, right? But nobody's, like, seeking out general pornographic material for, like, I like the storylines. No one's doing that. That's not a thing, right? The thing is, the people who seek out, like, fucking toddler and cub porn probably have a proclivity in that direction. So even if you want to make the argument, and I'm not, I want to make this clear, that for some reason you should allow this kind of stuff to fill that hole in those fucking degenerate people. Even if you want to make that argument, you're still making the argument that those are the people who should not be around children and also are probably the most, like, high risk, right? That's what you're saying. In the same way that you go, well, violent video games and violent movies can be a release valve for somebody's aggression. You're still admitting that they have aggression. If you make the argument it's not going to, like, cause aggression, you could make that argument for certain things, but also we know that the telltale signs of, like, psychopathy, for example, like if somebody's got, like, going to have a violent future, you look at their history and you go, hey, you were, like, torturing animals as a child. That's a sign of something, right? And everyone uses the, like, violence in, like, video games and movies and everything else as the example. But pornography isn't the same fucking thing. We don't seek out horror films because, like, we're looking, like, to, like, explore demons and stuff. We're looking for a particular type of adrenaline rush. And pornography is a particular type of adrenaline rush. And that's, like, a thing to consider. Also, you can kind of see this in, like, and not many people talk about this, but usually when you find people with, like, violent sexual urges, things like more extreme forms of, like, aggressive sex, usually that's reflected in the pornography they consume. this is why like constantly people are like, hey, this person strangled this woman while they were having sex. Turns out they've got a load of fucking violent pornography, right? Unless you're like crazy, no one's making any other arguments with those things. And the final one, we can also see that, like, obviously the things you consume and the stuff you're around has an impact on you, because we get this in political content. If you're watching a lot of, like, if you go on Twitter right now, you'll see that Twitter has become, like, quite right-wing with certain of the things it's showing within the algorithm, things like libs of TikTok, and you can, like, and algorithms feed into aggression cycles, and then they affect how people see the world. That's why, like, so many people are talking about on both sides, wow, leftists are terrified of everything because they're constantly fed a narrative of the world's trying to kill you, and right-wingers are terrified of everything. It's like because they're trying to take away your guns and your rights and your liberty, all the other shit. Like, we know these things have an effect. If you want a really clear-cut example of that, look at red pill content. If you're constantly fed a diet of women are property and objects, you have no value unless you're a particular type of man, and also the world hates you because you're a white male, and you end up as an incel, that shouldn't be a fucking surprise. Nobody is passively absorbing these things. And it's crazy that people treat pornography in a way that it's like just like violent movies, because it's not. Completely different, Serge. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hate all of you.
It literally isn't, though.
I think a society where one guy kills 100 people is better than one guy fucking one kid.
No, because here's the thing. Coming as a fucking person who jacks off to some of the shit you put in this chat.
No, so you think you jack off to this shit?
Wait, back up the truck. Are you? What did you just say?
Which parts are some of it?
Yeah, which parts do you find hot?
You just entrenched yourself like Mr. Beast saying, only half the things they've said are true.
Hey, one second, before we continue.
Are you done?
Goblin, why the fuck did you invite me into this show?
Because
you're furry.
Yeah, and I thought it would be funny.
Oh, go kill yourself. Okay.
I thought it was funny because like I don't know who you personally are, but I'm just like, oh yeah, furry. Furry violence is always fucking hilarious.
Oh, and by the way, Shade, just real quick, I want to point this out too. You want to see evidence?
I think that's what.
Sorry, like 5 fucking people.
You want to see evidence of violence being normalized primarily by the internet more so than video games. Go look at what happened with George Floyd and look at how many people were standing around with their cell phones not doing anything. Or whenever a black guy's beating the fuck out of an Asian, how many people are standing around with their phones not doing anything, right? Like people have become so accustomed to violence on the internet that they want to be the guy to record it as opposed to the guy to stop it.
I mean,
he's bringing it into the real world politics.
Okay, I think.
Yeah, it's also true. Obviously, our interactions with social media have changed how we function. I think people underestimate how much we've always been in the position of not wanting to get involved. Because like you only have to look at the amount of like domestic violence that was like overlooked, that people kind of knew that their neighbors were doing and said nothing. But yeah, now people want to be the person to post the video. Hell, if you want like an example of like the effects of wanting to be famous online, look at the people who are trying to mimic the Huck girl, or like this fucking TikTok trend of like girls doing like the weird dance shit, like in HR departments and stuff, because they want to post the TikTok. Or the amount of people who just embarrass the fucking shit out of themselves on the internet to be laughed at by people like me because they're desperate to be seen. And that is a direct result of the like fucking interactions with this shit.
Like,
I just had this argument today, by the way. I'm fresh on the shit. I just had this argument today.
We went from like diaper stuff to George Floyd.
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, George Floyd, you know, whatever. I'm glad he's. Might as well have been. He punched a fetus. It's fine. But the thing is, though, there's a direct 1-to-1 there. You know, if you have, if it became common for, like, let's say if Disney started making movies where it was romanticizing the idea of children having sex with adults, what do you think the impact on society would be?
I just want to say, side note, Xylee loves the Care Bear. Go and follow Beetle on Twitter to see the Xylee Care Bear. It's good. I'll also send it to Chris for catharsis.
Do you think that Disney making Lolicon would? Do you think Disney making Lolicon would
here's the question.
Normalize that behavior?
Like, what?
But Vlad, I don't want to be like a party pooper on this, but there is some problematic
Do
stuff.
I think it would
Oh, that's true.
desensitize people to it? Yes.
I'm not talking about just zippity doo dah.
Do I think it would normalize it? Fuck no.
I
Because at the
mean,
end of the day, there is
okay. Now, here's my question.
Vlad, before you hold that thought, please. I'm gonna pull the eject switch. I just wanted to say, in the meantime, that I think you're. There you go.
Yeah. So my question is, do you not see that as negative?
Bye, Joe. Thank you, buddy.
Yes, I did.
So if you see that as a net negative for everybody to do, then why do you think it's acceptable for you to do it? And how can we trust that you actually give a shit about whether or not a kid is fucked in the ass? Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to see where that rabbit hole was fucking going, because I knew exactly when you asked it, it was a late fucking question.
Do you think if someone offered to give you money to seek out therapy, would you take it to fix this issue?
Now, when you say this issue, no, I'm kidding, I know what the fuck you mean. Fuck it, yeah.
Okay, Vlad, we got to run this experiment now.
Fuck that.
Rehabilitate him.
No. So he can get a job and pay for insurance like everyone else.
But Vlad, private sector insurance has gone up because of Obama.
Well, then I don't care. That sounds like a skill issue on his part. Like I don't know. Like the thing is that ultimately speaking, I don't think that he actually thinks it's a problem. I think he thinks all this is very acceptable. So,
have you ever thought about moving to India?
Fuck no.
Shade, I got a question. Someone asked in chat, is your profile inspired by flamenco?
Hey.
Oh my god, somebody
Flamenco
finally
moment.
picked up on the fucking meme. Yes, it is poking fun at flamenco because of somebody fucking mentioning that in Thunderdome at one point when I'm laughing at this, but
so this is my thing, right? Do you feel like that you can laugh at flamenco when you are doing or enjoying just as degenerate shit as he is?
I don't know. He's doing it mixed with poop, so I think it makes it worse.
I think it does. I'm just being honest.
I'm
It does.
absolutely allowed to laugh at flamenco losing his shit over a fucking song parody. Like,
The problem is that, yeah, that is besides the point. In this moment here, you could be cool with all of this, but now you are known throughout multiple communities as the guy who likes diaper fetish of Pokemon, and I'm going to be honest here from the depiction I just saw there, a little kid in a diaper. You are known as that guy now that has admitted that he jerks off to this Pokemon diaper art. This is, in my opinion, worse than anything Flamenco's ever been caught with. Actually, not...
Chris is like,
yeah, I tried to catch myself because I was like, both of these things are degenerate, and they're both based in cartoons. Then I had to walk it back later, and I was like, no, you know what? This is 1,000 times worse than anything Flamenco's ever done. I wish Flamenco called Sandrol's mom. Could have saved Cherry. Back because the Boy Soprano shit was just as degenerate. But this is a level.
Go on.
Vlad still doesn't know who the fuck Cherry is after that debate with Evan and President Sunday.
Fuck.
He still doesn't know. He still doesn't know.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to do the Demon Mama stream on Saturday soon. Well, unless something else happens, and unless I fail to find something I need. But maybe it'll get a brief explainer. Fucking hell, that debate. What a shit show.
This is a level that I don't even think Flamenco's reached yet. I want to be honest. So that's why I'm trying to say, do you really believe that you can poke fun at him when you are doing on par with maybe even worse stuff than him?
yes.
Yes, that's your answer.
It literally, it was a yes and yes. I think I can make fun of flamenco.
Oh, but you don't like that Lio's a hypocrite.
Chris, go grab flamenco.
No, I'm not gonna go grab flamenco.
Oh,
No.
I just don't understand how you can think Lio's a hypocrite, but you're being like a hypocrite right now.
Also, didn't you make fun of Doodle Tones?
Yes, frequently.
Who also, by the way, is another art commentary fag who likes diapers.
And who RP'd as a fucking 8-year-old for some reason.
Well, I'm sorry, the shit that's on your likes isn't any better than what she's RP'd.
Okay.
See, if you guys just waited a little bit longer, Shade would have been saved because you can no longer see public likes or see likes publicly. I mean.
Yeah, I'm scared to see what might be on his likes now.
Oh no, that's fine because I still found some degenerate shit in his retweets.
So what do you mean by like non-offending ABDL? Like I get you think it was a meme, you know, because of what I said. Like, what do you think non-offending ABDL is?
Literally.
Are you a non-offending ABDL?
It would literally be nothing because it's not fucking pedophilic.
Yes.
It's still insane to me that he was so confident. Like, I can make fun of doodle tones and some flamenco. Like, I can't get over that. Just hearing it again for like the third time, I still can't believe that he said that and was so confident in it. I just don't get it. I don't get how you can sit there and say those things. You're liking fake animals fucking each other. Well, hold on. Pokemon with diapers fucking each other. And you also were liking and jerking off to art of a child shitting in a diaper. That is worse than anything Flamenco's done? And is it worse than anything Doodle Tones has done? Because they RP'd as an 8-year-old. That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that
borderline pedophilic as well. No, but it is pedophilic in my opinion. Because a child, like the innocence fetishization is, in my opinion, pedophilic. But I don't get it. I don't get how you could sit there and be like, oh, I'm still in the moral right to make fun of these people.
Well, I mean, I think it's because, you know, he's a degenerate freak with no standards. It's one of those things where people want to jump on somebody else to bully because they're like, well, if I can do this, then it will be fine. Everything will be good. But it doesn't fucking work that way. Like,
no. It doesn't, because you are now lower than the people that you are laughing at for the things they got exposed for that make them funny.
Right?
You are lower than that. How do you reach something lower than that? Like, that's crazy. And then you turn around and go, I can make fun of these people.
Fucking absolutely unbelievable, Mass. Right. I think that's me for the evening, because I need to build a desk tomorrow and get a new desk.
Nice.
Thank you for hanging out. Right, I'm going to keep you from the call. I'll call you afterwards, actually. I need to chat to you about something.
You gotta chat to me about something. Gay.
Yeah, I know,
gay.
I
He's
know.
gonna molest me and call. He's gonna molest me. I'm gonna have my own essay allegation eventually.
That is true. That is true. But you do keep sending me the suggestive images, so I'm covered.
Stardust, your boyfriend's molesting me.
That is Chris. Love you, buddy. Right. Okay. Cool. Right. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna raid out now. I've been told to send you somewhere. I've been told to send you somewhere. President Sunday, and I'm prepared. I'm prepared to take the risk doing this. I'm going to send you to somebody who may hate me, but apparently we're trying to be nice, okay? So I'm sending you to Aiko. I'm sending you to Aiko. I think. Is that going to work? Is that going to work? Does that work? It should do. So that's the redirect, right? Redirects, yeah, sure. Okay. We're gonna send you to Aiko. You're all gonna be really nice, okay? And you're gonna tell Aiko to have a nice stream and that she should have a lovely night. Be nice. Okay? We're raiding a friendly channel. I will be back like Friday? No, Saturday. What the fuck am I saying? I'll be back Saturday. We'll do things. It should be fun. And it should be good. Okay? So go have fun. I will see you then. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Thank you so much for hanging out. We have Demon Mama stuff coming. Hopefully it should be interesting. Peace, guys.